Okay. I did not mean for that to be there. Shit. Oh well, it's there. Yeah, excuse me. Oh well, it's there. And it's staying there. Anyway, hi everyone. What the fuck? Damn. Sorry, I'm just looking at something someone sent me on Discord. I'm just being really sloppy. Sorry, guys. That there's really no excuse for why for this mess. But I'm right. I'm here and I'm ready to focus now. Anyway, so who the fuck is that in the chat? No, I'm playing. Hi, Mr. Furry Slayer, Mr. Snooty, Mr. Scott, Zoe, who couldn't be here apparently, and other shit and whatever. Mr. Gitson, Mr. Gitson. Okay, so welcome to my fucking Rantstream. Actually, technically, don't even need. No, I do actually need it. Never mind. You're a flat earther? Me too! Oh my god, we could be No, I'm playing. Um, Maximum Sky Gaming. What's up? What's up? What's up, people? Anyway, for those of you who don't already know, this is a rant stream. Because, not everybody who watches this is going to know what the fuck I'm doing. This is a rant stream where I just talk about random shit related to video games and or other topics, such as insert topic here. Anyway, so, story time. So, there was this fake ass bitch the other day, and I'm like, why are you being a fake ass bitch? And she's like, because I am. And I'm like, no, I'm playing. That's not a story. No. But anyway, I don't think I have any stories to tell. What should I talk about? Fuck. I forgot. Fuck. I forgot what else. Oh, right, right. I remember now. So you have 9 characters in Sonic the Hedgehog, right? You got Sonic, Tails, and the red guy. I can't remember his name. And then you have Shadow, Omega, and Rouge. And then you have Silver, Amy, and the purple cat thing. I can't remember her name. But anyway, you have those 9 characters. I'm just going to put X's because I really can't remember their names. They're just that irrelevant to me. Now then, this story is shit. I'm just going to say it right now. It's so shit. It's shit. This story right here is actually good. Shit. Fuck this marker. And this story right here is in between. So you got 3 stories in Sonic the Hedgehog. One is shit, one is in between, and one is good. So, and I mean Sonic 06, not the original Sonic the Hedgehog, obviously. And honestly, I'm just bringing this up because I wanted to make fun of the story again. I don't hate the game, but it's just so much fun making fun of the story. Like how Tails and Knuckles just completely disappear in Sonic's story after Flame Core. When they get back from the past. And I like how Blaze is not acknowledged once in this at all in Silver's story. Nobody acknowledges her existence. She's essentially a ghost. Like, ooh, I in fact, let me show you guys something. On Google Plus, I would often make these. Yeah, Google Plus. I don't know why that's even the thing, but I would often make these skits where that would make fun of Blaze or Knuckles or any other Sonic character like Big the Cat. Let me show you guys. Let me show you guys one of mine. Hold on. I really should organize my damn posts. And I'm really gonna have to redo Sonic Colors at one point. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Fork. I'm sorry. I just saw one of my old ones, and it's really funny. Okay, well here's one, and I need to post this. Let me blow this up and read it to you guys in the chat. Well, have you post it. Hello, Nicole sucks. That's that username. I'm sorry. That's gotta go. No, I'm playing, but it really is funny. So Blaze walks to the cafeteria, hoping to sit with actual people this time. Like say you're in Sega High School, right? Like yeah, Blaze, Sonic, Knuckles, all those characters in Sega High School. Blaze walks to the cafeteria, hoping to sit with actual people this time. And because she had imaginary friends because she didn't have any friends. And so she sees Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles sitting at one table and decides to ask them for a place at the table. Blaze, hey guys, can I sit with you? Sonic, did you guys hear something? Tails, no, not really. I could have sworn I saw fur, but I guess that was just my imagination. Knuckles, I wish I knew what it was. And then Blaze says, oh, come on, I'm right here. And Sonic's like, nope, still don't hear it. And Tails is like, is there a ghost or something? And Blaze is like, oh, screw you assholes. And Knuckles is like, doesn't seem to be a friendly ghost. Blaze is like, oh, forget it. And then Blaze sees Amy and Elise sitting at another table. And then Blaze says, I'll just go and talk to some girls. Blaze walks up to both of them and then says, hey, what's up? Amy says, is she talking to us? And Elise is like, yeah, who is she? And Blaze is like, come on, guys, it's me. And Amy's like, nope, don't remember you. And Elise is like, yeah, sorry. And and Blaze is like, are you kidding me right now? And then Amy and Elise don't say anything. And Blaze is like, oh, never mind. Can I just sit here? And then Amy and Elise are like, LOL, no. And Blaze is like, damn it! So Blaze walks away and then finds Shadow and Silver sitting at a table. She hesitates but then goes there anyway. And then she says, hey, and then Shadow's like, don't even. And then Silver finishes his sentence saying, think about it. So it's like, don't even, think about it. And then Blaze is like, oh, come on! And then Blaze sees Ruch and Omega sitting at another table, but they give her a nasty look that says, bitch, you can't sit here. You just can't. And then Blaze is like, fuck. And then she sees Mephiles, Iblis, and Eggman, all the villains of Song 2006 sitting at a table. And then she's like, what's up? Like, she was desperate at this point, but she wanted to sit with somebody. So she goes over to them and she's like, what's up? And then they don't even acknowledge her. And then Blaze is like, can you hear me? And and then they still don't acknowledge her. And then Blaze is like, can I sit with you guys? And then they finally look at her, and then they laugh. They just laugh their heads off. Then Blaze is like, what? And then everyone in the cafeteria starts to laugh at her. And then she's like, oh, screw this! Fuck you all! And then, when she's running out of the cafeteria, she accidentally trips and falls on her tray, which had food on it. And then people laugh even more. Poor Blaze. But that's one of my skits. Anyway. Oh, you don't have access because it's a private. I shared it privately. No shit. I'm such an idiot. Okay, let me edit the post then. Maybe there's a way I can change it. Fuck. Fuck. How do you forget that you private something? How do you forget that shit? How do you forget that? You know what? Screw it. I can't believe I forgot. Fuck. I guess I'll just. Whatever. You know what? Hold on. Okay. Hold on, guys. Okay, so that's one of the little stories I did because the joke is that Blaze is so unacknowledged. She's so irrelevant and non she's so irrelevant and unnoticed in Sonic 2006 that I was making fun of her for that. Okay, let's see. Oh, and here's another one. Here's another one I did. Here's another one. Okay, I'm gonna have to open up Google Docs again and share it with you guys so you can actually read along this time. Because, I'm an asshole and I like making fun of characters that don't really have any business to be in games. Okay, so that's the first one, and then that one's the second one. So, okay, oops. Let me read it. Let me just go ahead and read it. Okay, so after filming some of Sonic 2006, Sonic heads over to the cafeteria for some lunch. He sees Shadow and Silver sitting together at a table, and Sonic's like, "Hey, can I sit with you guys?" And Shadow's like, "Sorry, Sonic, relevant characters only." And then Sonic says, "But I am relevant." And then Silver says, "According to whom? You, you? I mean, you are only here to die in order to save the princess. That's your only role in the plot, to die." And Sonic's like, "But Shakespearean tragedies had deaths towards the end of their plots," and then Shadow's like, "But the characters were much more involved in the overarching plot than you were. Dying wasn't their only role. So no, you're still irrelevant, and you can't sit here." And Sonic's like, "Damn!" And Blaze is like, from a smaller, more distant table. She's like, "Well, at least your existence is acknowledged." And then Shadow's like, "Did you hear something, Silver?" Then Silver says, "Yeah, but I don't know what it is. Though, oh well, it's probably not important anyway." And then Shadow's like, "Yeah, you're right. It's so hard being important to the plot." Well, for those two. And then Silver's like, "Agreed." And then Blaze sighs, and then Sonic sighs, and then Blaze says, "Well, there's room over here, Sonic." And then Sonic's like, "Oh God." But that's another one. I think that's the last one I'm gonna do because I just make fun of cartoon characters all the time. Okay. But anyway, that's enough making fun of Sonic 2006 for now. What I was going to talk about something else. It was Let's talk about PS1 classics. PS1 classics. Now I'm going to talk about the ones that I played, and if you guys want to talk about the ones you played, don't hesitate to share them in the chat. Now, I grew up with Dino Crisis 2, Crash Bandicoot 3, and Croc Legend of the Gobbos. And I'm going to talk about each one of those. Dino Crisis 2 was probably the first um, PS1 game I've ever played, and I loved it. It was awesome. It was action adventure, not like the first game where you just had, not like the first game where it was survival horror instead of action adventure. I liked the first game too, but yeah, the second game was just as good as the first. I don't care about the third game or Dino Stalker; they're not relevant to me. But I like the first Dino Crisis and the second Dino Crisis. Um, because it was a lot of fun. You got to blow shit up. You got to like you, you're just going around just shooting the shit out, shooting the living hell out of dinosaurs. It's like boom, boom, and you can even get more powerful weapons and get as many points as you can in order to get more ammo and more weapons. What? I really had to get a lock on that door. Anyway, I didn't know she was still awake. That was my mom, if you guys are wondering. How you have a few medium med kits and some small med kits. Um, but yeah, Down Crisis 2 was really fun. There was this one part of the game where you had to go past these poisonous plants, and for some reason it took me a while as a kid to realize that you're supposed to use the flamethrower on the plants because if you just run into the plants while they're emitting those spores, those toxic spores, you're gonna die. You're gonna die. It's an instant game over every time you go and die. I'm like, but how else am I supposed to get over it? I don't understand. Then it took me a while to understand. Oh, I'm supposed to use the flamethrower on them. Oops. So anyway, Dino Crisis 2 had good memories. Now let's talk about Crash Bandicoot 3. That one was really fun. Here, let me mention these in the chat so you guys know what the fuck I'm talking about. And Crash Bandicoot 3. Okay, so we talked about Dino Crisis 2. Let me talk about Croc actually. Croc Legend of the Gobbles is a fun game. It's a really fun platformer. It's like Crash and Mario, kind of. I don't know how to explain it. It's like no, it's more like Crash and it's like Crash, but kind of Spyro-like, or what? Or maybe not. No, that's not the best way because Spyro is like open world, like it's a big overworld rather than just going from stage to stage, and from a main, from a little hub world. I'm trying to explain it, but essentially it had it had some similarities with Crash Bandicoot 3. And it was a really fun game. So yeah, it was a really fun game. Like you got to go around, just jump on platform. I don't know how to explain how great it was, but let's just say let's just say it was a great game because I really liked the overworlds. But the third world, oh my fucking god, that world was so hard. I mean, I can 100% the game. I've done it twice, but it's not easy. Um, Easier than Crash 3, but not by much. Well, actually, no, that's not the best way to explain it because I'd say it's overall harder in Croc to 100% Croc than it is in Crash 3. Because Crash 3, for the most part, isn't hard to 100%. It's just the time trials you have to worry about. And I'm not talking about getting gold relics. You can get gold relics pretty easily for the most part. It's the platinum relics you have to be careful about. I mean, if you get at least gold on every single stage in the game, then you're technically done. And as long as you get all the other gems and crystals. But um, but if you want to go for platinum, well, that's where the challenge is. And I've only managed to get like 6 or 7 platinums because platinum relics in Crash 3 are a bitch to get. There are two that are really stupid. Like in the NTSC version of Crash Bandicoot 3, I think I've already explained this in my Crash Bandicoot 3 stream, but there are two time trial relics that you can get by just completing the stage. In the PAL version, you have to actually go and do the work for those stages. But in the NTSC version, you just get the platinum relic automatically. I'm like, really? So it just does. I'm just like, But yeah, it just didn't make any sense. Hi, GD and Blue Typhoon. Now it's a party. Um, but yeah. And of course, we all know how amazing Crash 3 was. I mean, some people didn't like it as much as the other two. I loved it the most out of all of them. I can't say that I played the first game, and I actually don't want to. Because I just don't want to. I'm sorry, I'm not playing Crash 1. I'm not playing Crash 1. I'm not. Crash 2, I've played it, and actually 100% the entire thing. Never again. No, I'm sorry. Do not ask me to play to 100% or even play Crash 2. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I hated doing that crap, especially on stages like Piston It Away, which have really difficult platforming jumps. Like I just hated like Crash 2. It's like it reminds me a lot like the previous like the classic Sonic games where the developers would try to make things as hard as possible by just making the jumps so as wide as possible and putting enemies all over the freaking place because that's good game design, right? God. And no, I didn't finish Colors yet. I'm actually, I should have talked to you about this earlier, Blue Typhoon, but I'm actually going to start Colors over. I'm going to play the game first this time and then have some commentary with you about it. And then but this time I'm going to let you, if you don't mind, of course, you know, read the chat to me because what I found problematic about the Sonic Colors live stream is that I was trying to focus on the chat, the game, and you, the guest, all at once, and it just didn't work out very well. I mean, I still didn't do badly on I didn't do generally badly, but I felt I still could have done better on those stages. So I'm just gonna start over. Yay! You'll back me up like a dump truck. Back it up like a dump truck. Okay, I'm gonna stop. And you missed me shit talking Sonic 2006 again, Blue Typhoon. I know you like that, but I did it earlier. Anyway, but yeah, but if you're wondering what you missed, I was just saying that Blaze. I was making fun of Blaze and Knuckles for being irrelevant characters because they are. They are. Like I was writing a list of all the characters in Sonic 2006, and I was like, there's Sonic, Tails, and crap. Oh well. And then there's Shadow, Rouge, and Omega. And then there's Silver, Amy, and was there even a third character? I can't remember. Oh well. Anyway, you haven't finished your you haven't finished your research aper? What's a research aper, GD? I don't get it. No, I'm playing. I know you mean research paper. Damn, that shit's bright. I know you guys are blinded by the light back there. And I'm dropping crap. I drop crap. I drop crap everywhere. Like I drop crap. I'm like all the time. All you need to do is finish your two main point paragraph. Well, finish that shit. You gotta finish, GD. You don't want to be a loser, do you? You gotta finish your shit. Okay. Now then, what else shall I talk about? I've talked about PS1 classics. I've made fun of Sonic 2006 again. Let's see, what else is there to talk about? Oh, horror games. The only horror games I've ever played are Silent Hill, the first game, not the second or the third or anything else. Um, why do I have poop in my room? Bitch! Bitch, did you just insult my room? Okay, anyway. Oh, right. I forgot. Some updates. Why do I forget shit so easily? Okay, anyway, updates. I'm actually not going to be able to stream Wednesday this week. I know I'd say I do Mondays and Wednesdays, but I agreed to take a shift on Wednesday. So I normally don't, but I decided to do it because why not? Because, they need help. They do. Anyway, so I won't be streaming on Wednesday. So I'll be streaming tomorrow definitely, but for the next for because I said I stream 2 days a week during the week. So it's either going to be um it'll either have to be Tuesday or Thursday that I'm gonna stream. Like tomorrow I'm gonna finish up Lights Camera Pants, but I don't know whether to stream on Tuesday or Thursday. So you keep dropping crap everywhere. Yeah, I do. I drop crap everywhere. I drop crap. Like just earlier before the stream started, I dropped my headphones on the floor. That's how clumsy I am. Anyway, Dino Crisis. Yeah, you guys saw me stream that game. And I was planning to stream Croc as well, but I was a stupid kid, and being the stupid kid that I was, I mean the game still works, but I tore off the protective cover on the top of the disc. Like it was from it was from a rental, some really old rental store called Movie Gallery, really old. I can't even remember. Like it had a sticker that said Movie Gallery, like some plastic wrapping on it. I'm like, let me take that off. And then all that just did was make the top part of the disc really sticky, so shit would just keep sticking on it, and I'm just like, crap, damn. I mean, the game still works, but in fact, the game's actually that's actually a pretty tough disc. The bottom is actually, I think it's a bit scratch resistant. I don't know how. I don't know how to explain it. But yeah, anyway, I'm thinking about getting a new disc. Now that disc still works, but I don't want that disc anymore. I'm just like, nope, not touching that again. Anyway, oh, DBZ, come back. But okay, I see. But you should be on tomorrow, Monday. DBZ, be on Monday. I'm gonna finish Lights Camera Pants on Monday. But I won't be able to stream this Wednesday. So it'll either have to be Tuesday or Thursday. You all in the chat decide what day I should stream after Monday. It has to be either Tuesday or Thursday. It can't be Friday and Saturday because again, I don't like doing it those days and plus it's not going to work this time anyway. So you guys decide. And I'll be sure to put in the announcements because I recently made a Discord server for those of you who didn't already know. Um, Oh yeah, and DBC, please let me know whether I should stream on Tuesday or Thursday because I can't do Wednesday this week. I was, but something came up, so I can't. Anyway, but I'm definitely gonna do Monday. So it's either gonna be Monday and then Tuesday or Thursday. And again, I made a Discord server for those of you who didn't already know. It's in the description. It's linked. Go check that shit out. And this is actually DBZ's idea because it's good because now everyone can be on the same page. People who regularly watch my streams can be on the same page now because I put an announcement saying when the stream's going to start, and then everybody can just come over and nobody's like I missed it or some shit like that. So yeah. Anyway, I don't ship you and DBZ, GD. I ship you and Avery. I can't say that with a straight face. Okay, so let's see. My favorite Sonic game. Shit, I don't think I have one. It used to be Sonic 2006, but then I was like, no. Then it used to be Shadow the Hedgehog. It probably is. No. It used to be Sonic Heroes, but then I was like, no. It used to be Sonic Adventure 2. I was like, no. I'm just saying no all over the place. And it used to be Sonic Adventure 1. I'm like, no. But now going back and thinking about it, and I was like, ooh, it's Shadow the Hedgehog, but I'm like, no. I can't say that without clenching my fist. I mean, at least Shadow the Hedgehog makes sense because the game itself actually isn't a technically flawed mess like Sonic 2006. So the problem with Shadow the Hedgehog is that the core gameplay is functional, but everything else surrounding it is just so yeah. Because it's Shadow the Hedgehog. You know what? Let me rant about Shadow the Hedgehog. Oh, I have so much to say about that game. So much to say. But to answer the original question first, it would probably be none of them. Because everyone has been disappointing in some way. Except the first Sonic Adventure game, which just had some minor annoyances. So but if I were to pick a game I'd play most often out of all of those, would probably be I didn't even mention Sonic Generations. I forgot about that game because after I got all the red rings and did all the challenges, I didn't even bother to S rank everything. I just did all the challenges and all the missions, and that's it. I was like, okay, there's nothing left to do. Bye. Because it's a good game, but just short for my like too a bit short for my liking. But actually, that's actually not a bad thing because the thing with Sonic Team is that they have a hard time stretching the content of their games because when they try it, you get messes like Shadow the Hedgehog and Sonic Heroes. But when they try to focus more on quality over quantity, they get things like Sonic Generations and to a lesser extent Sonic Unleashed. Because Sonic Unleashed had padding, but at least at least all the stages were different this time. So anyway, I'll probably stream the movie game, and it's actually not. Yeah, I'll probably stream the movie game. Oh, wait, what am I saying? Of course I'm gonna stream the movie game because that's what I said I'd stream next. So I was gonna. Okay, here's and DBZ, please work with me on the chart so that everybody can stop asking me these questions. We're gonna have a queue of games that we're going to stream. If you want to request, actually let me do this too. We're gonna we're starting from now. I'll make it today or tomorrow, whatever. We're gonna have a queue of games that I'm going to stream. Please look at that before you ask me anything else. Um, and then I mean I didn't make it yet, so you're excused. But if I make this queue of games that we're gonna stream, please don't ask me what we're gonna stream next because then I'll just say, look at the queue, look at the damn queue, stop asking me. And I'm saying this because there are some people who keep asking me questions that they would know if they would just read the damn document. I'm like, what? When do you stream? Look in the document. God. Um. Anyway, I'm just like, just look in the fucking document. It's all in there. God. Okay, but anyway, we're gonna have a queue of games. So I was gonna be like this game, and then this game, and then this game, and then this game. If you want me to do a game, if you want to put in a request for a game that I can review, and remember, it has to be something that I can actually rent. Because I don't have enough money to go around, just grabbing every single game that gets requested to me. But anyway, once you put in a request, I'll have a request form. You put that in, then I'll look at it, and I'm like, if I can rent it, sorry, and I'll make sure to list the consoles that I have. If I can rent it, I'll be like, okay, I'll get that, and then add it to the queue, and then you're set. And then I'll stick to my promise on that. Okay. Anyway, yay DBZ, awesome. And I'm being adamant about this so that we're all on the same page here. I should revisit the RC Revenge Pro stream. I don't I don't know. I don't feel I need to. But I'd like to know, but I could be wrong. I'd like to know why you think I should revisit that game. I mean, I guess the stream could have been better, but I don't know. Because the thing about RC Revenge Pro is that it just feels monotonous because there's really not much of a challenge. There's really not much of a challenge in that game because you have to do all the tracks and then you have to do all the tracks again but in reverse order. I'm like, why can't I just do all the tracks? Why can't I just do that? But whatever. I'll think about it. What was I gonna do? What was I gonna do? What was I gonna do? Oh right, I said I was gonna rant about. Oh wait, I didn't answer the question. I guess my favorite Sonic game at this point would probably be Sonic Generations, because it's just the game that's giving me the least shit. Anyway, I mean, I kind of didn't like playing classic Sonic, not because he was bad, but because I just prefer modern Sonic. But yeah, but classic Sonic was actually still kind of fun to play as. Actually, no, I'd say he's actually completely fun to play as nowadays. Like at first I was like, I don't like playing this character, but I was like, no, it's actually not so bad. but with the homing attack. I'm sorry, I know it takes up all the ability slots, but I need that homing attack for Classic Sonic. Not because I can't do the stages without it, but he's just so much more fun with that thing. Because then you could just like on the time trials you could just skip so you could just skip a lot of pathways. Like you just homing attack and then you can go to new areas and then ne- skip a lot of annoying sections. Ooh, I'll rant about the Stenos later. But first, Shadow the Hedgehog. Now, Shadow the Hedgehog. As I said, the core gameplay is fine. It's fine. It works. It's not broken or messy like a certain other game, but the whole concept of Shadow the Hedgehog. It was really cool. It really was cool. It's like in Famous. It's like in Famous. You know that game for the PS3 that I have, but my brother took the PS3 away with him to college, so I can't play it. Sad face. But anyway, I had that game for the PS3, and it also had the whole good versus evil thing, where you choose your own side. And I like that Shadow the Hedgehog also explores that concept. The execution is what bothers me, though. And I hope Blue Typhoon's here, because he could add some insight to this. Now, I'm not quite sure. Okay, so here, I should probably draw this. But all my markers are crap. I hate that all my markers are crap. But whatever. So you have like let me see if I can draw it. And then is it like that? I can't remember. I know you have like you start out with one stage, right? You start out with you guys probably can't see that. This is pointless. Let me see if I can try. This is not working. This isn't gonna work. Well, whatever. The point is that you start out with one stage, then you can choose between like, and then you have three stages, and then five stages, and then five stages, and then five stages, and whatever, or another five stages, right? I can't remember. But anyway, there was this whole story map thing in Shadow the Hedgehog where there are different branching paths. You start off from one, and then you just branches, and you can choose any route. Like you could go anywhere you want, which is nice. But do I really need to play Westopolis 10 times in the entire game when 3 is just fine? And and what else? And the fact, and again, and even if you take Westopolis out of the picture, you'd still have to retread other other stages just to get to one new ones that you want to do. I'm just like, no, I don't want to do that shit. It's just a messy story map, and I don't like it. What they should have done was just have you like do it like in Famous, where there's a fairly linear storyline, but there's some branching allowed. Like there's some branching, like that. They should have just done it like that, like just going through all the stages. Like it's just one big adventure, rather than just having to redo every single freaking path or whatever to get to. And what I don't like about this is that and this happened to me once, but it can actually happen to you. If you're towards the end of the path and then you accidentally take the wrong option, which is easy to do, because with the whole monotony that this game has, sometimes your brain just turns off and you don't end up paying attention. You're like, let me just get through this, and then you end up doing the wrong option and the game auto saves, and I'm like, well, shit, now I have to go and redo the entire path, which took me 40 minutes because now I'm on the wrong ending. And that's the thing about this game. You need 10 fucking endings. 10 fucking endings. Go from here to here to here to here to here to here to here. 10 endings. And it takes about 40 minutes to do 40 minutes on average. 40 minutes on average to do every single ending. And that's only if you know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, it'll probably take you about an hour to get through. So that's like 10 hours. Yeah, the choice system is ultimately pointless. Yeah, okay, now see, that's the thing. That's the thing. That's another thing I want to talk about. They could have done the choice system better, but you know what? Even with the choice system, even if they had mastered the choice system, in the end, it's still pointless because Shadow ends up doing the right thing anyway. It's not like in Famous where you could have a good ending or a bad ending. But the good ending still counts, of course. The bad one doesn't. But still, there's still the possibility of a bad ending. You know, and like I like how Infamous did it, where you'd have a good ending and the bad ending, so that but your choice isn't actually pointless. I mean, of course, the good ending is the only one that matters, but the bad ending is still a possibility, and it's really depressing. It's just horrible. Do not look at the game's bad ending. Just don't. But in Shadow the Hedgehog, well, that doesn't matter. And honestly, because there are bad endings, but they don't have any weight to anything. They don't. It's just Shadow being a douche, and the end. That's it. We don't see him destroying anything, unlike in Infamous, where the city is actually destroyed. In Shadow the Hedgehog, he's just like, I'm gonna be evil now. Goodbye, and that's it. So yeah, the choice system. They should have done something about that. But and yeah, GD just basically pointed out the stages that you could do. Okay, and another thing. Let me rant about the games. I'll get to the game's gameplay in more detail in a bit. Let's talk about the game's story. I didn't talk about this in depth before. I talked about this bad story in Sonic 2006, but I barely touched Shadow the Hedgehogs, I think. Or if I did touch it more than barely, it wasn't much still. But anyway, because Blue Typhoon brought up a good point. The story in Shadow the Hedgehog is just completely nonsensical. It doesn't make any sense. It does not make any sense. The one that actually makes the most sense is the hero side of the story. And even then, it's still filled with some messy, messy writing. Because, see, Takashi Iizuka directed this entire game, and he wrote it, and you can tell that he isn't a very good writer. Because I don't know what that was, what that is, whatever that is. So, let's start with the game's premise, right? Shadow suffers from amnesia because, fans wanted him back because he apparently died at the end of Sonic Adventure 2, but everyone was like, no, bring him back. And I'm like, okay. Anyway. I mean, no, I'm fine with Shadow being brought back, but the way he was brought back was kind of dumb. Whatever. Anyway, so Shadow is has amnesia from suffering a fall that should have killed him actually, and he can't remember anything, which I don't know why I just said that. Obviously, if you have amnesia, you can't remember anything. But then he walks into the city of Westopolis, which is overrun by aliens. And at this point, you're probably like, aliens? Seriously? That's so cliche. And it is. And these guys aren't even very. Oh, bye. Yeah, that was my brother. He's leaving back. He's going back to his college now, which is like 40 minutes away from here. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Right. So the Black Arms, they're not really they're not really very interesting villains because essentially all they want to do is just destroy the Earth and take it over. And I'm like, that's that's the most generic motivation of any villain I've ever heard. That it's just we want to take over the Earth. That's it. Okay. Just like it's just stupid. Like if you're gonna do a cliche, if you're gonna use a cliche, at least do something with it. But whatever. Anyway, that's not even the worst part. So Shadow Shadow sees that Westopolis is being attacked by the aliens. He doesn't care because he's a douche in this game. Um, but Black Doom comes up to Shadow and then says that sorry, my brain is not working right now for some reason. He says that Shadow should bring the Chaos Emeralds to him as promised. And then just flies off. He's just like, Shadow, the time has come. Bring the emeralds to me. Bye. And then just leaves like that. And then Shadow's like, what was that all about? Well, if he says he knows who I am, then I have to believe him. And I'm like, no, you don't. You don't have to believe Black Doom. You can't believe Black Doom out of nowhere just says, Shadow, Shadow, the time has come. Bring me the emeralds. And then I'm like, that doesn't mean you can believe him, Shadow. Just because he says he knows who you are doesn't mean you can believe him automatically. Because he could be lying to you. And then Shadow just goes off and collects the emeralds. Now, at this point, you can decide whether you want to be hero or dark or neutral, where you don't give a freak either way. If you do the hero side, Sonic will tag along with Shadow, and then they'll try to work together to defeat the Black Arms. Except that Sonic never actually bothers to tell Shadow about his past, and for some reason Shadow never thinks to ask him because apparently because I don't know. Throughout the entirety of Shadow the Hedgehog, Shadow meets various characters from the Sonic series and doesn't think to ask any one of them about his past, except Black Doom, who he seems to be the only one who actually cares. And even then, he's just manipulating Shadow. So I'm just like, Shadow, you could just have these people tell you could just have Sonic tell you or Rouge, but you don't ask, and they don't seem to care about telling them either. Now in Sonic Heroes, it was kind of understandable that Shadow's past wasn't talked about much because that wasn't actually the main focus of the game. It was one of the important parts, but not the most important part. But here, where we're here where he has his own game and that's what it revolves around. There's no excuse for it. But anyway, um, so let's see. So Shadow's essentially spending the entirety of, and this is not just in the hero story; it's in pretty much everywhere. Shadow spends the entirety not knowing who he is. I mean, he finds out some things about his past, but mostly it's done on his own, not including Black Doom, of course. It's done on his own. He just has to find the answers himself because apparently nobody else is just gonna tell him. Anyway, let's see what else. What else? What else? What else? What else? So, okay, and right, I forgot. So while Shadow is trying to find out his past, you have a three-way war between Dr. Eggman, Gun, the Guardian. What did Gun stand for in the Sonic series again? I forgot. Something Guardians United of Nations? Whatever, I don't remember. And then you have the Black Arms. So it's the Black Arms, Dr. Eggman, and Gun. And they're all fighting each other. Dr. Eggman, sometimes he clashes with the Black Arms, sometimes he clashes with Gun. Um, let's see what else. But really, the war is mostly between the Black Arms and GUN, Guardian Unit of Nations. Right, that's what it is. Stupid name, I know. Anyway, so it's a two-way. It's a war mostly between those two entities, and Shadow. Oh, actually, in the hero story, Shadow never directly joins Gun. He's just helps them out. I mean, there aside from a few moments, but but mostly he's just helping Sonic and his friends take down Black Doom. Anyway, what was I gonna say? My train of thought just keeps. Oh, right. I remember now. So, Shadow. No, I forgot again. Damn, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, a three-way war between Dr. Eggman, Gun, and Black Arms. So, where was I going with this? Crap. I keep forgetting shit. This is so embarrassing. I was going somewhere with this. But whatever. While Shadow's piecing together his past, Gun is fighting the Black Arms, and Black Arms fighting Gun, and whatever. And you know how you have that branching path where Shadow can either go to the Black Arms or go to Sonic and his friends, and help out Gun too. a few times. But the thing about this is that, okay, you have the gun commander, right? For some stupid fucking reason, he thinks he thinks that Shadow is the cause of everything that happened on the Ark 50 years ago. That incident, he thinks that Shadow caused it, despite the huge info dump at the end of Sonic Adventure 2 that pretty much proves that Gun were the ones who caused all that crap to happen. And the gun commander, who had Maria as a friend, coincidentally, I should say, um, he thinks that that Shadow caused all the problems in the Ark 50 years ago. And I'm just like, are you some sort of idiot? Were you not paying attention at the end of Sonic Adventure 2? Were you born with a brain defect or something? It's like you didn't notice at all how it was weird that the scientists are dead, including Maria, but everybody else, including the gun employees, are alive. You didn't notice how weird that was. You didn't think, why is Gun alive while everyone else is dead? I bet Gun's behind this. No, you blame Shadow. You blame Shadow. Why? I just so that's another problem I have with the writing in Shadow the Hedgehog. First, you have the fact that Sonic and his friends don't seem to care about telling Shadow about his past. And actually, at one point, Sonic does tell Shadow about his past, saying that, you know, we raced on the Ark, during that space gadget stage or whatever. And I'm like, out of all the things you could tell Shadow about his past, that's what you pick? Not about the time you and Shadow worked together to save the Earth from certain destruction by some mutated lizard who shoved something up its butt and sent it hurling down towards Earth. Out of all the things you could have reminded Shadow of, that's what you choose to remind him of? Your race with him towards the Eclipse Cannon? You would think that if you wanted Shadow on your side, you'd remind him of the times you worked together. But no, it's just like, oh, we raced together. Let's race again. Idiot. So so those are the two main problems I have with Shadow's story. The gun commander's an idiot. He doesn't even deserve to be there. Honestly, you could just take him out of the story and nothing would change. He doesn't matter. He's just some stupid character in there as an extra enemy but his origin and backstory don't even make any sense. So the gun commander, he's a huge problem. Not to completely ruin the whole game, but he's a big problem nonetheless. And And of course, there's also the fact that Sonic and his friends won't bother to tell Shadow about his past. And there's another problem. Actually, there's a third problem in that Black Doom is the most generic villain ever. He's not really all that interesting. He could have been interesting actually, because see, trying to trick the hero into joining your side, that's actually not a bad concept. The problem is that it's used by a bad villain. Because he just doesn't have any motivation other than I'm just here to, kill people and take over the earth. Well, not kill them necessarily, but enslave them. And I'm just like, come on, Sega. You can do better than this. You can do better than this. You can do better than Black Doom as a villain in Shadow the Hedgehog. So that's the third problem I have with Shadow the Hedgehog's story. There was another one. Okay, so Shadow's backstory was changed in this game too. Like, you know how in the previous one, there's even no mention of the Black Arms. Like in Sonic Adventure 2, there's no mention of the Black Arms at all, or Sonic Heroes for that matter. There's no mention of that in Shadow's past. Instead, Shadow was simply made as a way. He was made by the professor in order to. He was the okay. So the professor, Professor Gerald Robotnik, Dr. Eggman's grandfather and Maria's grandfather, which would make Maria Eggman's cousin. Assuming that they're not siblings or anything. Um, so his daughter Maria was granddaughter, I should say. She was born with the autoimmune disease, like HIV, but it's a different kind. It's a different kind of autoimmune disease. It's called neuroimmunodeficiency disorder, or whatever. Which it's of course, like all autoimmune diseases, it hurts your immune system, and at least I think that's how all of them are. I can't remember, but anyway, So she had to live in a sterile environment, which is like the space station. It was the only environment clean enough for her to live on. And he was trying to find ways to cure her disorder, and Shadow was ended up being one of them, actually. And Shadow ended up being a really close person to Maria and the professor. He was essentially another family member. And of course, all that changed when Gunn came in and shot the whole place up. And, Shadow escaped with his life, but at the cost of his best friend Maria's life. And the professor's, apparently. And and I just thought of something else that's problematic with this game story, but we'll get to that in a moment. We'll get to that in a moment. My problem is that this was actually a good backstory in Sonic Adventure 2. I mean, Sonic Adventure 2 had some iffy writing, but it wasn't terrible. Just shaky, but not terrible. It's like Resident Evil. It's like Resident Evil 1, not the remake, not the first game, where the writing was B movie level, but still not horrible. It's okay. My problem is that in Shadow the Hedgehog, they changed the backstory they added a new part of Shadow's backstory that really didn't need to be there. So instead of Shadows being created in order to find a cure for Maria's illness, he's now part of an alien race who wants to take over the Earth. Way to ruin the character's backstory, Sonic Team. Way to do it. Just good for you. Good job. Good job. You had to bring aliens into the mix. And I shouldn't even be blaming Sonic Team entirely. It's Takashi's fault. He can't write. I'm sorry. He cannot write. He can't write. He can't. But that's another problem I have with the story in Shadow the Hedgehog. So that's four. That's four. That's four problems. The fifth one, I don't like how this story. And again, this is actually this is actually an extension of the fourth problem, but I think that this one should be separated into its own problem because it just why the fuck would you paint the Professor Gerald as a madman in Sonic Adventure 2, but portray him as a hero in Shadow the Hedgehog? Because in Sonic Adventure 2, he went insane from the death of his daughter Maria, granddaughter Maria, and so he went insane and wanted to blow up the planet Earth, because because Gunn took away his family from him, and he wanted to get revenge on Gunn, so he wanted to blow up the Earth. He was portrayed as a madman, with a Freudian excuse, of course, but a madman nonetheless. He wasn't a hero. He really wasn't a hero. And Sonic's Adventure 2 made sure that everyone understood the fact that he was not a hero. But Sonic the Shadow the Hedgehog comes along and says, you know what? No, let's make him a hero anyway. By making it so that Gerald actually wanted to stop the Black Arms. By providing Shadow with some power that would be able to defeat the Black Arms. So now all of a sudden he's portrayed as a hero, despite the fact that he tried to kill everybody in Sonic Adventure 2. Like especially towards the end, where there's this cutscene with the professor. I'm sorry, with the president and the gun commander, where the president goes up to the gun commander. And is like, you know what? Even after the way we treated him, the professor saved us all in the end. Let's make an homage to him. And then the gun commander's like, that's a good idea. And I'm like, no, it's not, you idiots, because he tried to kill you all at the end of Sonic Adventure 2. Why are you paying homage to a guy who tried to kill you all? Idiots. God, so that's five problems I have with Shadow the Hedgehog. Five freaking problems. And then the sixth, Shadow's characterization. I don't like it. I don't like it. Because, okay, changing somebody's character isn't at all uncommon. Sometimes changing the character can be good for the character. And I can think of a few examples, but I don't want to bring them in right now because I don't want to make the stream too long. So, oh wow, I did not pay attention to the chat at all. You should learn. You should learn how to make rant. You should learn to make rant streams too. Because you keep getting falsely ruined by many people who read normal comments. That's just so stupid. Like, why do people keep trying to bring drama on the internet? Like, get over yourselves. Like, that's so stupid. And hi, Jesse. That black guy. I didn't say that. Did I? I probably did. I don't remember. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, you can only stay for a tiny bit. Everyone's leaving me. But be here for Lights Camera Pants tomorrow, Jesse. You better be here. If you're not here, we ain't friends anymore. I did not need to know that, Jesse. I did not need to know that. I'm playing, but I really did not need to know that. Anyway, going back to what I said earlier, Shadow, I don't like Shadow's characterization at all in this game because he's a douche. Granted, he wasn't always nice. I'm not going to say that he should have been as nice as Cream the Rabbit, but he's a douche in this game. He's an outright douche. Even in the hero story, he's a douche. I don't like him. He's dumb. He's also pretty dumb and gullible and naive in this game. But he's just an asshole. He's just a complete asshole. I don't like him at all. Now, he's always been cocky, cocky and a little cold and whatnot, but none of that translates to being a total jerk. He's just such a he's just so mean. I don't like him at all. He's just disgusting. Like in the hero story where Sonic and the others are going towards the Ark or Black Comet, I can't remember. No, it was the Ark. And Shadow went on long. Shadow tagged along on the ship, and then he tried to steal a Chaos Emerald from them. He's like, guys, a Chaos Emerald, seriously? This is like taking candy from a baby, which is fine by me. Then he takes it, which I don't even know why he would think that'd be a good idea, because the alarm went off right afterwards. And apparently Shadow never got in trouble for it. I don't know. I guess they didn't call him out on it. Sonic and the others. I guess they didn't. But anyway, the point is that he just took the emerald like the asshole he is. I'm like, these guys are trying to help you, and you just take the emerald? Like, you're an asshole. Like, if you're gonna be an asshole, do it in the dark story, not in the hero story. God. But anyway, yeah, I don't like Shadow's characterization at all in that story. Yeah, Jesse A is a better name for you. But yeah, those are the six main problems I have with Shadow's story. And I said he was dumb and gullible because at one point he believes that he's an android, like because he sees a lot of shadow androids that Dr. Eggman created, and he's like, "Am I an android too?" And then at one point he starts thinking that he's an android, that the original Shadow the Hedgehog died. And I'm like, but okay, how can you be how can you be Shadow Android when Dr. Eggman how can you be the Shadow Android of Dr. Eggman when you have the original Shadow's memories inside you? Why would Dr. Eggman program Shadow's memories inside you? And how could he have done that? Like, how? You think you're an android and yet you have the memories of the original? That doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make any sense. And yet you think you're Shadow Android? Seriously, Shadow? So, yeah, Shadow's just really dumb in this game. And as I said in the beginning, towards the beginning of this rant on Shadow the Hedgehog, Black Doom comes out of nowhere in the beginning of the game and then tells Shadow to go get the Chaos Emeralds for him and then leaves. Then Shadow's like, well, if he knows the truth about me, I guess I'd have to believe him. And I'm like, no, you don't. Because there's no indication of that. There's nothing that says that he's actually telling the truth. He could be lying to you. He couldn't be. I mean, he could be lying to you. He could be telling the truth. But the point is that you don't know for sure. You know? God. But yeah, I think I'm done with Shadow the Hedgehog. Oh, Jesse, I was about to rant about Destinos, but I already did that, so I'm not gonna do it again. So see you later. Because GD actually requested it. I have a lot to say about Destinos, but I did that last stream, so I'm not gonna worry about that for now. Honestly, I don't think I'd like this. I don't think I like this rant stream very much. Not up to my usual standards to be honest. Because the beginning was kind of a mess. I was disorganized. But I am here now and actually have things to talk about. Okay, so what? Okay, but anyway, to answer Jesse's question earlier, I don't know because I don't know which one's best: Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, or PS4. I don't care about the Wii U. I don't care about it. the only thing that's interesting about is the whole play while your TV's off thing. And even then, it's not really something that most people really need. It's just not something most people need. So I mean it's a neat feature, but honestly, it's not enough to get people to buy that stuff. Of course, the Wii U had other marketing tactics, but they were so vague. I mean, not vague. I'm sorry, that's not the right word. I should say that they were so uninteresting that they were so unimpressive that I just stopped caring. But anyway, to go back to the original question, the Switch, the PS4, the Xbox One, I don't know which one's the best because they all seem cool. Actually, to be honest, I don't really care about the Xbox One. I think I find the PS4 and Switch the more interesting than the Xbox One. The Xbox One I don't really care about. I don't because the PS4 and the Switch actually look really cool. They actually impressed me. I've seen the PS4 and the Switch myself. I'm like, those are really cool consoles. But the Xbox One, I'm like, what's so impressive about that? I know I'm shading it. I know I'm shading it because it's Xbox because I own an Xbox 360, right? But I've never played an Xbox. Actually, I have played an Xbox game, but that was only once, and I barely remember. It was some Star Wars game or something. I can't remember. But I'm not talking about Xbox 360. I'm talking about the original Xbox. But anyway, I'm getting off topic here again. So, yeah, I know it's weird saying that I'm not interested in the Xbox One because I own an Xbox 360, but I just don't find what's interesting about it. Because the PS4 controller seems pretty cool, and I like how you can actually use your PS Vita along with the PS4 as another controller. And I like the menu, and it just seems like a cooler console than the Xbox One. But of course, I need to check out the Xbox One first before I haven't checked it out much, or the PS4 for that matter, or the Switch. I haven't checked out any of them that much, but the Switch and the PS4 actually look pretty cool to me. Probably because those are the ones I see the most at my community college. People just bring them in and play them with other people. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, and the Switch. I like the Switch because you can actually bring it with you wherever you go. It's really portable, and you can even use it as a handheld. I'm like, that's so cool. Now you can take Breath of the Wild with you wherever you go. Well, other than the games, I mean. I mean, the Xbox One, I'm sure it has an impressive library, but I'm talking about the console itself. I don't see what's interesting about it. My brother wants one for some reason. I don't. I don't see what's the big deal about it. Who's a Vichy? I don't know who that is. I'd read about his death, but I don't know who that is. Scott, oh my god. Scott, don't do it. Don't do it, Scott. The only reason you want one is because you want to get all the JD content. Boo. Anyway, um, what was I gonna say? But yeah, if the only reason I'd probably ever get an Xbox One is if I wanted to play just the newest Just Dance games and get all the content. As GD said, that's pretty much the only reason I'd ever want to. Yeah, you probably are hallucinating, Scott. Did you take some acid? Because I actually have some right here if you want. No, I'm playing. Okay, anyway. What else was I gonna say? Okay, I was gonna talk about something else. Actually, for those of you who are watching, I want you to take a quiz right now online. Take a personality quiz. Well, it's more of a psychological quiz. But I want you guys to take it because I think it's really cool. Remember how I was telling you guys about Jungian typology in an earlier Rantstream about introversion versus extroversion and thinking versus feeling and sensation versus intuition. Well, instead of just talking about that in length as I did last time, I'm gonna have you guys take a quiz. It's not my quiz; it's somebody else's quiz, but I think it's a pretty cool one. So, what I want you guys to take the quiz and then tell me exactly what you think what result you got. No, no, I don't mean MBTI. I'm talking about it's MBTI was based on Jung. I'm talking about Jung himself because Jung had a typological system too, but MBTI is actually wildly different from that. I mean, if you were to go by MBTI, yeah, and I'm sure GD you are definitely an INTJ, but yeah. But here, take this quiz right here and then tell me what you guys get. And hold on, I'll be right. Let me take a drink from my chocolate milk. Oh, it's blocked. Fuck. Damn. I really wanted you to take that quiz, GD. I wanted to see how you think. No, I'm not. I'm not creepy though. Actually, I think I have an idea. I think I have an idea. I'm gonna switch the screen over to that quiz thing and show you guys what it's like, and we'll take it together. So just put down what you guys think you are. So hold on. Let me see if I can swap this out. Hmm. Oh, that's gonna be a problem though because. Okay, well, you know what? Let me just superimpose it. Let me just superimpose it. I think that's the easiest way to do it. Let's call it display capture. Oh, ooh, that looks really fucking awful. Okay, shit. Let me not do that. Let me not do that. Let me not do that. Take that out. Take that out. Take that out. Take it out. Take it out. Take it out. God, take that shit out. Take that out. Fuck. Damn. I don't know why I didn't just do window capture. I'm so dumb. I still use light theme. I don't care. Oh, maybe I do. Never cared much about theme for my computer. Like in Windows 7 I did. Because Windows 7 is just the prettiest operating system that Windows had, in my opinion. Vista was pretty, kind of, but it was a hot ass mess of an operating system. I don't know what they were doing with Vista. I hate Windows Vista was just ew. XP was the shit. It was. I loved XP and I loved Windows 7. I loved them both. XP, I'd say XP was cooler than Windows 7 in my opinion. I mean, they're both great, but XP, I just had a special, I just have some nostalgia with XP. But with Vista, what the fuck was that? Play Pokemon Leaf Green? Shit, I haven't played that shit in a long time. I should do it. Maybe I can do it. Maybe I can do that. Hold up. The system got all the viruses. Screw you! Even if it's true. Well, before I try to play Pokemon Leaf Green, let me do something. Hold on. Cause I'm trying to record this. How do I record this? Like, oh, let me do my Peach voice from Super Mario from Paper Mario N64. Excuse me. Oh my god, guys, like, how do I do this? Oh my god, like, where's Twink? Twink, help me out. Like, you're so useless. Oh my god, Twink, like, help me out. Yeah. Oh my god, like, I don't know what to do. Like, how do you record this shit or whatever? Like, why isn't Team Ruler 15 helping me with this? Like, I thought the black guy would be useful for a change. Oh my god, like, yeah. Like toast. Like I'm gonna have like oh my god, like ew, I'm so fucking done with this. And just to annoy Scott, I think Mario's the father of my baby. Please. Okay, I'll stop. Okay, well, where what am I gonna do? There was a way to do this. I can't remember. No, I remember now. It's browser source you gotta do. Browser source. Or just browser. Browser. Not Bowser, but browser. Brow- browser, browser. Okay, let's see if I can. I'm trying to see if I can get this working. I wonder, can I do that? Can I do that? Can I do that? Oh, will that work? Wait, does it work? Does it work? Does that work? Probably not. No, I don't think that works. Okay, bad idea. Sorry. I don't know why I thought that would work. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. Window capture. Let's do window capture. I'm making this much harder than it needs to be. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Okay. There we go. 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 I'm watching some YouTube videos. Just ignore that. Okay. Can you guys see that shit? Fuck. Okay, hold on. Let me fit this to the screen first so I can, fix this. Because this is a hot ass mess right here. Let me just superimpose it. If you guys can read that, please let me know. Okay. Let me go back. Let me go back. So, let's take the quiz. Okay. So this is Young's typology, right? Not MBTI. That's a different system. I'm talking about Young, which MBTI is based on, but it's a different system still. So first is the clearest distinction between extroverts and introverts. According to Young, every person needs both directions. When one direction becomes more customary or prevalent, a person is said to have an orientation towards one side or the other. So what this means, well, let's read the options actually. Please click on the link of the option that seems to better represent you. If you are an extrovert, you are more easily absorbed into the situation at hand. You easily take up the trusted values and ideas of society. You can easily lose yourself in a group of people you trust. If you're an introvert, you're more like, I am not easily absorbed into the situation at hand. I am usually suspicious of trusted values and ideas of society. I usually feel apart from a group of people, even those I trust. So which one do you guys identify with more? Yeah, I was watching offensive memes, Scott. You got me. You got me. No, but I was watching something, definitely. So you Scott goes with the first, right? What about you, GD? Which one do you go with? Which one? Which one? Which one? Hold up. What do you think? I'm guessing you're probably. You know, actually, I don't know what you are, GD. You could be either of these. Fine. Okay, so should we go the introverted route or the extroverted? Okay, let's go in the let's go introverted route. No, extroverted route. Let's do Scott's option. Okay. So, second, whether a person is an extrovert or an introvert, every person both perceives the world of things, facts, and ideas and makes a judgment or evaluation on them. Usually, a person leads towards one of the two. So, so for the first option, do you tend to often have an intention or a question in mind when dealing with the world? Do you deliberate Are you deliberate in reasoning and weighing ideas in your mind? Do you consciously deliberate moment to moment? I know that sounds vague, but what he's saying here is that do you think about do you take a look at the world and judge it in terms of do you like instead of just simply taking it in, do you like because that's what the other that's what the other option is. Instead of taking it in, do you just form a judgment on them? Like do you judge things according to some predetermined standards that you have inside of you? Like if something makes sense, whether or not it makes sense whether or not you like it or something like that. It's kind of weird, hard to explain, but you'll see why in a moment. Or are you the second option? Do you tend to take things as they come and soak in the experience? Do decisions seem to come by themselves by living the experience? Experience? I can't enunciate. I'm sorry. Do moments effortlessly make their own way into your mind? So, do you judge the world like based on whether or not it makes sense or whether or not you like it, or do you just simply take things in and observe and experience? So Scott did second. I had a feeling Scott might have been first and second. Let's do the second one. Okay, now we're on the perceiving side, right? So we're extroverted and perceiving. Now we're gonna choose between two different functions of perceiving. So, do you perceive the colors, tastes, and textures of the present? Sorry, this fucking toenail of mine. Do you have a taste for the aesthetics? Are you slow to pick up on the hidden intention, or are you quick to appreciate the scenery? Or do you perceive possibilities of what could have happened before and what could happen after? Do you have a taste for what's out there? Are you quick to pick up on the hidden intention and slow to appreciate the scenery? And Scott said second, so we're going to go ahead and do second. And then the less important auxiliary function. Is it auxiliary? I think it's auxiliary. Um, do you so for the first one, do you reason whether it is good or bad, likable or not? Do you reason how others may feel about something or an event and, blah 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 blah, decisions which will lead to harmony among people, or whether something that is good in one case could be good in another case? Or do you reason about whether it's correct or incorrect or logical or not? Reasoning how others may interpret the validity of an idea, reasoning which decisions lead to harmony among concepts, not people, concepts, and reasoning whether something that applies logically in one case could apply in another case. And Scott said second, right? He did first, second, second, and second. So, okay. So, second. So, Scott, you are an extrovert intuitive with thinking. Or, I think. I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry. It's a fun little quiz I thought you guys should take. But don't do it just to put a label on yourself. Do it to just, understand yourself more. Because if you're wondering what mine is, let's go back to the quiz. I am an introverted feeler. So I would be second, first. I would be second, first, and second. So I am an introverted feeler with intuition. That's mine, if you're wondering. And GD, I'm going to guess that you are. I don't know what you are actually. I actually don't know what you are. I mean, if you're INTJ, that would suggest that you might be introverted thinker with intuition or introverted intuition with thinking. Introverted intuitive with thinking. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, that's just one thing I wanted to show you guys. How do you delete this shit? Okay, gonna take that off. That, yeah, so you'd probably be If I were to guess, you would probably be. Now, see, I know what. I don't know which one you are. Like, I don't know which one's dominant. Well, actually, no. That would tell you what's dominant. So I don't know. I guess you're an introverted thinker with intuition. I mean, I know MBTI actually says introverted intuition with thinking, but I don't think so because see, the thing about introverted intuitives in Jung, they're not actually. See, the thing about introverted intuitives is that they're often interested in mystical things, like metaphysical things, like paraphysical things, like like the stuff that's not exactly present in reality but could be. You never know. Like they're more about the possibilities of things. Like they could be mystics and poets and you know priests. Well, not priests exactly. I would say shamans and what else? There are other examples and oracles and all that stuff. Like it's like they have these mysterious visions or insights that they can't explain, and then it's just and but they they're interested in otherworldly things and what they say most people would be like that doesn't make any sense, man. There's no such thing as that, and such they're often misunderstood. But yeah, I'd say you probably be a thinker with intuition. So yeah. Now, introverted thinkers, if you're wondering what they're interested in the logical aspects of things. Like they like to create theories and they like to test ideas. They're not interested so much in facts. Not that they don't care about facts. It's just that they care more about theories and facts. So with them, theories come before facts. But with extroverted thinkers, it's the other way around. Facts come before theories. So introverted thinkers like to make theories and ask questions, kind of like philosophers are good examples of those types, if you're wondering, and mathematicians too. But I'm a mathematician. I'm not an introverted thinker at all. Like I guess you could say Socrates is a person who'd be like this. Like he I think he's an example of this type. So anyway, but yeah, enough about that. Let's go ahead and this is probably going to be a short one because I don't think I have much to talk about. I don't know why I even bothered doing it today. But why not? After all, we're just going to go play some games and then go to sleep. I don't feel like doing any homework today because I took a big chemistry test on, well, it actually really wasn't big. It wasn't even all that challenging. It was just mostly reading with some math problems thrown in. And yet I only got a 90 on it. And the exam had a max of 105.5 points. So I didn't really do the best. But I still did it. I still got an A, so I'm not complaining. Anyway, I don't know if I still have that game. I might not. Oh, I probably don't because it might be on my other computer. I think it might be on my other computer. Crap. Crap, I don't think I have it. Shit. Shit, I don't have it. Damn. I don't have it, Scott. Damn. Fuck. I don't have it. I need to turn on my other computer and play it. Damn. Well, is there anything else here I could play? I have the Dolphin emulator. I could show you guys Sonic and the Secret Rings. Let me do that. Hold up. Maybe I can do that. Oh, I even have Lights Camera Pants. But, and Sonic Colors and Wind Waker. But let me not do that because I don't have Pokemon though. How could I not have it on this computer? It's gonna take a while to get it too because I have to turn my other computer on and then I have to go and get the data from that and then bring it over here. I'm just fuck. Damn. Well, nonetheless, you guys are gonna watch something, so I'm gonna have you watch something. Okay, let's see. It's not going to be something I'll play for the rest of the stream, just something I want to show you guys for a while. Let's go ahead and do a window capture. Oh, there's a game capture, but I don't need a game capture. I just need a window capture. Okay. Go ahead and transform this shit. Why does your mom have secret rings? That's so horrible. I feel really bad for your mom. I'm so sorry. Okay. I didn't even plug it in though. I need to plug in my controller for this. For Sonic and the Secret Rings. Let me show you guys what it looks like when you play with the GameCube controller. Let me get my Mayflash adapter. Let me get my Mayflash, my Mayflash, my Mayflash, my Mayflash. Doo doo doo. I can't sing today. I forgot to sing I Damn. I keep forgetting to sing that song. But I'm not in the place to sing it because I drink milk and I talked a lot and I'm not in the, and you know, both of those make a bad combination for singing. So if I sing right now, I'm going to sound really horrible, even more so than I usually do. So I can't sing I Damn right now. I mean, I have water, but that's not going to help much. Shit. Okay, anyway. Where is he? I forgot. How does this go again? Oh, duh. It's already plugged in. Alright, let's go ahead and check the controllers. Okay, let me reopen this thing. Shit. Let me reopen this. Sorry. Did I see... Wait, what the heck? Oh. I was wondering why the chat didn't refresh. No, whatever. Okay. Let's see. Let me get my controller out. Let me get my trusty controller out. Let me load the file. Okay. But is this it? I don't think this is the right one. No, this is the right one. Never mind. Okay. Let's play Secret Rings. Oh, wait, that's what I wanted to show you guys. Dom! Yes, I want to stop the current emulation. Render it to the main window, bitch. Render it to the main window. Where the fuck is it? Oh my god, where is it? Oh, it's probably under graphics setting. I'm so stupid. There we go. I haven't used this thing in a long time. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now we got you guys can see the magic. Wait, why aren't you guys... Well, that's weird. Wait, this doesn't make any sense. Hold on. You guys can't see the... What the fuck? Okay, hold up. Let me not render it to the main window. Instead, let me have you guys, let me just have you guys watch it on a different window. Let me pause this shit. Let me change the window capture. Let me change the window capture to this. There. Okay. Now let's see if that will work. If I told you that, if I told you that, it might not work. If it doesn't work, I'm just gonna stop. So I don't have time for this shit. And you guys still aren't seeing anything, are you? Fucking hell. Oh shit, that is loud. Damn. Fuck. fuck, that's loud. Okay, let me stop that. Okay, that's not gonna work. Okay, well, that's not gonna work. That was a waste of time. I tried to show you guys, but fuck. Oh, maybe I could do light skimmer pants. Show you guys that how it would work on the Dolphin emulator. Oh my god, hold on. Just this fucking thing. Why aren't you working? Why aren't you working? Why are you working? What's wrong with this thing? Yes, I want to stop the current emulation. God. Oh, good luck. Good luck, GD. Okay, this isn't gonna work. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. It's not letting me do anything. Oh. Well, let me try Secret Rings again. Let's try Secret Rings again. Yeah, maybe Secret Rings will work this time. And probably not. Oh my god. Work with me. Stop doing that. Why you gotta keep doing that? Screw this. That's too loud. That's really gonna hurt my ears. Forget it. Forget it. Just forget it. Sorry. I tried to get that to work. It didn't. I don't think there's much else I can talk about this time. Uh, damn. I can't think of anything else to talk about. No, in that case, let me get rid of this nasty window capture. Oh, wait. No. Hold on. There's still something. Well, let me get rid of the window capture first. I don't know why it wasn't working. It works with Pokemon Leaf Green. Why doesn't it work with this shit? Okay. Anyway, I'm trying to find. Like, there was this one game in U.S. history. No, it was world history, actually, where it was an interactive click and choose your own adventure game. Like this World War II interactive game. I'm trying to remember what it was called. Maybe we could all play it together. I'm trying to find it. I can't remember what it was called. I can't remember. It was such a fun game too, and there was actually a sequel to it. It was a point and click choose your own adventure game, and I loved those games. They were so much fun. I loved them. I can't tell whether these are washed. Fuck it, Mom. Damn. Whatever. Just get that shit off my bed. There was this one game, I can't remember. Oh, I'm so mad. It was so much fun. I even showed it on my channel once, which people didn't like, so I just took it off. Damn. Let's see if I can find it. I can't remember. Over the Top. That's what it was called. I found it, guys. Here it is. Here it is. The very first one, too. You know what? To be honest, I'm probably... No, actually, let's not talk about that right now. I think that'd be better suited outside of this. Oh, yes, it's this game. It's this game. I love it. Over the top. Go into history itself. Yes. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, guys. You guys are going to do this adventure with me. We're going to have so much fun. Okay, let me do a window capture. Do a window capture. Yes, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. This is going to be so much fun. Do it with me. Ooh, ew, ew, ew. I don't like that. I don't like that. I do not like that. I don't like that. I don't like this shit. Okay, do it with me, guys. Do it with me. Please, please do it with me. I'm so excited to do this. So excited. Alright, begin your adventure. I'm not putting that shit in. I don't want you guys knowing my name yet. Fuck that. Let's do Chi-Man, Ruler 15, friend's first name, IDGAF, city. None ya damn business. And there we go. Wait, wait, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. They can't hear this shit. I need to add an audio input capture. Wait, is it input capture or output capture? Output capture. Audio output capture. Gonna capture from the headsets. Yes. Let me turn that down. But see, the thing is, I don't know if it's loud. Oh, I mean, where's my phone? Yeah, you guys have to do this adventure with me. I love this game. I loved it. Okay. Sorry. Trying to see if I can find this. Okay. You actually get to live your life off as a soldier. This is fun. Trying to find it though. Let me see if I can find my stream. I'm on a stream right now. I gotta make sure that the volume's good. Hold up. 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 Oh, I didn't even start recording yet. Oh, this is embarrassing. This is really embarrassing. Oh my God, that's embarrassing. Oh, this is embarrassing. This is. Shut up, phone! God! Well, let's go ahead and see.
You awake on a cold November morning after 5 hours of sleep to face yet another day of misery on the Western Front. You rub your eyes, stretch, and then put on your boots. A quick glance around your cramped dugouts tells you that most of your companions have already wakened and are in the process of shaving and brushing your teeth. "Good morning," shouts one of your colleagues.
Okay, hold on, hold on, hold on. Gotta make sure that actually was good. Well, let's go ahead and see.
You awake on a cold November morning after 5 hours.
Hold on. Gotta make sure that actually. Okay, so it's a bit too loud. Let me see if I can turn it down a bit from what I see. Okay. All right, all right, all right. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
You awake on a cold November morning after 5 hours of sleep to face yet another day of misery on the Western Front. You rub your eyes, stretch, and then put on your boots. A quick glance around your cramped dugouts tells you that most of your companions have already wakened and are in the process of shaving and brushing your teeth. "Good morning," shouts one of your colleagues. "Morning," you reply, stifling a yawn. "What's the weather like outside?" "Oh, cold, cloudy, muddy, desolate, the usual."
Okay, so, oh, hold on a moment, guys. Shut up, computer. Okay, I guess that's alright. So let me turn it down a little bit more and then we'll be okay. Maybe that's a bit too much. Yeah, nah, that'll be fine. Alright, let's continue.
Just then, a tall, thin-looking man sticks his head inside your dugout. You'll recognize him as Lieutenant Jarvis, your platoon commander. "All right, you two. Get outside for stand two." Stand two. The daily routine of standing in the trenches half an hour before dawn, waiting for a German attack. Of course, the Germans knew you were waiting for them, and so they never attacked this early in the morning. Still, it was a ritual which you and your companions had observed every day since you'd arrived in northern France 6 months ago.
Here we go.
6 months. Seems like it was just yesterday when you'd signed up at the recruiting office. You had decided to join the army because most of your friends had. Besides, at $1.10 a day, the pay was good. And, more importantly, the chance of traveling overseas was an opportunity not to be missed.
Yep. We signed up at the recruiting office in downtown Nunya. Let's continue.
But life in the trenches was not how you imagined it would be. Instead of marching gloriously into Germany, as the guy in the recruiting office had promised you, you found yourself stuck in the same muddy ditch since you arrived in France. There were no dashing cavalry charges, no cheers from grateful citizens, and no prizes to be won. Only the endless tedium of trench life with its mud-filled landscape, unburied bodies, and lice-ridden uniforms.
This is so sad because that really is how I bet that really was how it was like living in those trenches. You thought you'd have adventure and fame and glory. You don't. You don't. And I learned something recently in history. There was this thing called trench foot because the trenches were often very wet, and so the soldiers would often have like moist feet. But the problem with that is that all that moisture is bad for your feet because if your feet gets exposed to that moisture for so long, the skin will start rotting and falling off. Thus the name trench foot. So it's really horrible. These trenches were just brutal. You did not want to live in them. So let's keep going.
Still, all this was mild compared to the nerve-wracking artillery fire, which pounded down on your position, often for days at a time. Trying to sleep in such conditions was nearly impossible. A man could go insane for lack of sleep. Mercifully, exhaustion from the daily grind of carrying duckboards to provide solid footing over the mud, laying barbed wire in no man's land, and standing sentry duty, anxiously awaiting a German attack, overwhelmed even the most nervous man and lulled him into a profound, deep.
I can't imagine living in these conditions. God, it's just, like, especially in Call of Duty games. You think you get scared playing that shit? Wait, what do you think of this? God, ugh, it's like 100 times, 1,000 times worse. Ugh, I could never be a soldier.
In the 6 months since you arrived, so much had changed. Many of your buddies had been killed in action. You yourself had barely received a scratch, except for the time you cut your hand laying barbed wire. Embarrassing, perhaps, but not life-threatening.
Oh wait, he skipped some lines here. IDGAF, on the other hand, had been wounded 3 times. Shipped to England for treatment after each wound, he'd always return, convinced that he would live through the war and return to his wife and 2 children back in Canada. Ah, okay, let's keep going.
These thoughts occupy your mind as you wrap each leg with your threadbare puttees. Donning your tunic, you strap on your webbing, flip your helmet on your head, and step outside the dugout. You stand atop the far steps of the trench with your rifle firmly clutched in your hands, all the while keeping your head well below the parapet. Meanwhile, Lieutenant Jarvis appears behind you, muttering his usual words of encouragement before heading off to inspect other members of his platoon. With dawn now breaking over a chilly, crisp day, the order is given to stand down, as it is clear the Germans are not going to attack. The order is received with a combination of relief and enthusiasm, for now everyone can concentrate on the most important aspect of the day: breakfast.
No, hold on. Okay, just making sure that the stream's still going on. Alright.
Sitting beside a small fire, you unwrap half a dozen hard biscuits and open a can of Tickler's Plum and Apple Jam, which tastes nothing like plum and apple at all. The fresh cup of tea, along with the morning's rum ration, are also welcome warmth on such a bleak morning. The men around you gossip about news from home. Some of them offer their views on the war and its duration, while others content themselves reading a 2-month-old paper.
I can't imagine eating that stuff.
Soon after, the order is given to stand for inspection. You stand in line with the other men of your platoon and are given a quick look over by the platoon commander and a few other officers. After this, your platoon sergeant, a large, red-faced, mustachioed man by the name of Wilkes, addresses you in a loud, authoritative voice. "All right, lads. Another beautiful day in sunny France and lots of work to be done." The men groan at the inevitable chores they know await them. "I'll need half of you on work detail while the other half does sentry duty. I'll also need a couple of men to go to the rear trenches and bring forward some communication wire. Are there any volunteers?"
Okay, so I think this is the first choice that we get to make in the game. Okay, so you guys in the chat, choose which one I should do. Should we volunteer to fetch the communication wire, or should we join the work party? What do you think? I think they actually because this game looks a bit different from when I last remembered it. Like the text boxes were different, so I think that they remastered it a bit. So, what do you guys think I should do? I don't think. Can you guys see that? It's a bit dark to see, isn't it? I don't think. Is there? Is there a way I could blow this up? Okay. Okay. Volunteer. Oh, let's volunteer yet. Yes. Yes. Let's do that, Scott. Thank you. All right. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, oh, I should read this, I guess. "I'll go," you say to Sergeant Wilkes. "Me too," adds I don't give a fuck, turning to you with a smile. Shortly thereafter, the two of you have left the forward trenches and are making your way towards the communication trenches of the rear lines. 15 minutes later, you hear the sounds of enemy shells flying overhead. Okay. "Get down!" IDGAF shouts as a shell lands somewhere off to your right and explodes in a blast of dirt. In seconds, more shells begin to land in front and back of you, causing the earth to shudder and quake. You then realize you are stuck in an artillery bombardment with little place to take cover. The safety of your dugout with its bomb-filled proof ceiling is 15 minutes away, while the relative safety of the rear lines is still somewhere up ahead. But how far? Of course, you can stay perfectly still inside the shallow trench you are now in and hope for the best. The bombs begin to fall all around you, sending mounds of dirt over your quivering body. Oh my god, we gotta decide. I don't know what to do! Okay, so now we have to decide. Okay, what do you guys think we should do? I personally don't think we should stay where we are. I forgot which choices are the bad ones in this game. I remember some of them, but not all of them. So, do we get up and run for the rear lines? Do we get up and head back to our dugout, or do we just stay where we are? I think the last one is actually the worst, but I can't remember it. The first two, I think it doesn't matter which one you do. I can't remember. Damn. I wish GD were here. Like, I think he'd be interested in this kind of thing. But he has to go and write a paper. Boo. Papers suck. Do not take technical writing. I hated that shit. Okay. So we're gonna go to the rear line, Scott? Alright. Actually, you know what? Let me do something really quickly with this. I don't like the way that the screen is set up. You know, on second thought, never mind. If I make it any smaller, it's gonna be messier. Okay, so let's go for the rear lines then. You decide that the safest course of action is to run for the rear lines. Let's go! You shout to IDGAF, who simply nods and follows you. You run wildly down the communication trench, occasionally tripping over mounds of dirt, wires, and various debris. IDGAF is right behind you, grabbing you by the arm to help you up and get you on your way. Oh, by the arm, I'm sorry. Somewhere along the way, you see a hole off to one side which you suspect to be the entrance of a dugout. You throw yourself into the darkness with IDGAF hot on your heels. Actually, I think... No, you know what? Actually, I remember now. I just remembered something. I actually don't think that any of the choices in that situation would have been bad. I think you could have just stayed where you are and that would have been fine. But, you know what? I can't remember. I just remembered. I think it's actually safe to stay where you are. But there's another part in the game where that's actually a bad idea. So, yeah. Well, well, looky here, says an unknown voice. The Jerrys are bombing us with human bodies. You look up and see a dozen men sitting quietly and smoking cigarettes. We've come from the front trenches to get some wire. How far is it to the rear? Wait, what are Jerry's? Isn't that something? Yeah, I thought so. Like nicknames used by Allied soldiers to describe Germans. Okay, anyway. This is it, buddy, says a young soldier with freckles on his face, but I don't think you'll be gaining anything until this mess clears up. Alright, so we'll just stay here then. So you sit for hours inside the dugout waiting for the shelling to stop. In the meantime, some of the men in the dugout are playing cards while others merely sit and stare at the ceiling. One man, however, sits in the corner swaying back and forth with his hands covering his ears. Oh, I think I know why. Okay, I think it's because of PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. Back then and during the era of World War II, it used to be called shell shock because soldiers would get so traumatized over all the whole violence and explosions and gunfire and all that stuff and killing of other soldiers. They would be traumatized by that, and thus it would develop into shell shock, which is now known as PTSD. And I'm a nerd. That's just how I am. Okay, from another corner you see a large black rat, roughly the size of a cat. Ugh! Peer from behind a small stove. He sniffs hungrily at the air and seems to fix his gaze on a small, moldy piece of bread not far away. Okay. Okay, Scott, or whoever's watching, what should I do? Should I warn everybody about the rat or throw an object to scare the rat? I don't think it matters in this case, but I'll let you guys choose. I'll just let you guys choose. It is a Rantstream DBZ, but I decided to play a little game, because I couldn't think of anything else to do at the time, so like, why don't we play a little game? And it's nice to see Avery here in DBC. Now that you guys are here, it's gonna be more fun. I'm playing an interactive game where you guys actually where we live our lives as a World War II soldier, someone who's fighting World War II right now. Okay, Scott, I will warn everyone about the rat. Hey everyone, there's a huge rat right near the stove, you say. Aw, Dawson has come out, says the freckle-faced soldier. Who? You ask. Dawson, our mascot. Did I seriously say mascot? Our mascot. He comes out from his hole from time to time and eats whatever he can find. He likes biscuits, especially hard ones, but he doesn't like French cheese. Then again, who does, eh? Just ignore him. He'll go away. Alright. You look over to IDGAF, who looks at you and makes a circling motion with his finger next to his head. The bombs keep raining over the entire sector for hours. There is nothing for any of you to do except wait for it to end and pray that none of the shells land on your dugout. Suddenly, the shelling stops. Now then, says the freckle-faced soldier, I think we can get you the wire you wanted. In less than 10 minutes, you are given a large spool of communication wire, which you and IDGAF must now unwind from the rear lines back to the forward trenches. Once there, the wire will be cut and hooked up to a telephone where it will be used to report enemy movements, call for artillery support, and request supplies. Cool. So that's how it works. IGAF and you stumble along the communication trench, which has since been reduced to a zigzagging ditch of pock-marked craters. Before long, you arrive back at the forward trenches where you are met by Sergeant Woods. Drop that wire and get your rifles, he urges. The Jerrys might attack at any minute now. You take your place atop the fire steps amid the rush of hundreds of men taking aim with their rifles and guns. You peer over no man's land and see only a devastated and desolate moonscape filled with large holes and twisted trees. And then, wait for it, here comes the part. Here comes the fun part. The wait is excruciating, and all is silent. Then out of nowhere you notice a large green cloud hovering over no man's land, slowly drifting towards you. And of course, what do we all know it is? Poison gas! At the moment, the order is given for everyone to put on their masks. You fumble for your gas pouch and pull out the jumble of rubber and glass. To your horror, you realize that the lenses of your mask are cracked, which will make it virtually impossible for you to see. So what do? Do we put on the mask, or do we throw it away? Now, I think it's pretty obvious what you should do at this point, but I'll let you guys decide. Because this is your adventure, not mine. I said mask it. Please do not pick the dumb choice. Please don't pick the dumb choice, please. Because if you do, let's just say the consequences won't be pretty. Please do not pick the dumb choice. And even then, I can't save it. I can't save the game. So if we fuck up, we're done. We're done, and we have to start all the way over. I mean, of course we could just skip through all the dialogue, but you get my meaning. See, yeah, I should probably. Is there a way I can discard the mask? I swear to God, you guys are fucking irritating me right now. I cannot discard the mask. Do not make me discard the mask. It's disgusting. Put the mask on. Do not discard it. If you discard it, he will choke on his own vomit. His lungs will burn. Like literally, he will drown in his own vomit. Do not discard the mask. Discard it. No! I don't want to discard it! Oh, fuck. Scott, help me on! Help me out, please, Scott! I mean, you said put on, but it's like 2-1. Damn, I need more votes. Damn. Alright, fine. Wait, first, before we do that, let me see if I can... Is there a way I can capture this thing? Damn, I'm gonna have to discard it. I don't want to discard it. Oh my god. Oh wait, I have an idea. There might be a way to make this. Here, let me try this. Okay, how's that, guys? Is it better? I think that's better. Yeah, that's better. I just had to make the window smaller. Scott, forgive me. I'm gonna do the really stupid option. I'm We'll do the really stupid option. But trust me, I'll just skip ahead. I'll just skip ahead, I promise. So here we go. Let's discard the mask. Shit. You curse at your misfortune and throw the mask away. After all, what good is a mask if you can't see what you're shooting at? In seconds, the greenish cloud surrounds you and pours through the trench. If you can't see what you're oh wait, sorry. You try holding your breath, yet can't avoid inhaling the sickly sweet vapor. You coughed and tried to hold back the tears now rolling freely down your cheeks. GD, come back here! Come back here! You better come back here! You just killed a soldier! Oh shit. Oh god. See, that's why I didn't want to do it. When I first played this, it was just horrifying. Especially that last breath you take. Ugh. You suffocate to death. The burning sensation in your throat's intense, and you try to spit in an attempt to rid yourself of the foul taste in your mouth. Your chest begins to heave and you are unable to remain standing. Crumbling to the ground, you grasp your throat and desperately try to catch your breath. But it is too late. The poisonous mixture of chlorine and phosphine has done its work, and in minutes you end up drowning in the phlegm of your own lungs. Ugh! Ugh, it's horrible. Ugh, ugh, this is probably the worst thing to do. Oh god. Mr. and Mrs. Ruler 15. Deeply regret to inform you that Private G-Man Ruler 15 was officially reported killed in action November 9th. Fuck! Officer in charge, record office, or whatever. Restart chapter. Oh, cool, you can restart the chapter. What the hell? Did the font just change? DBZ, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Here, let me see if I can... Okay, good. Now I can actually see the chat at the same time. I can't believe DB... I'm gonna get you, DBZ.
But of course, it all depends on who becomes the next manager.
Absolutely. No, there's no question about it.
Oh, cool. It actually starts you from... Like, if you chose to run back to your own dugout, instead of going ahead, this is where you would go. But I'm not gonna do that right now. Let's just not do that. I'm gonna put on the mask, because I'm not an idiot. Like, seriously, guys, that last breath he took was so horrifying. He's like, and then dies. I'm like, oh shit! Ugh, it's horrible! You killed him, DBZ! You killed him! You too, GD! Scott, you tried to save him, but... I'm playing. Okay, oh, ow. Despite the cracked lens, you decide to wear the mask and go temporarily blind rather than risk being poisoned. The effects of the deadly mixture of chlorine and phosgene are well known to you, burning the eyes, swelling of the throat, and inevitable congestion of the lungs leading to eventual death. That's horrible. Yes, Avery, and you just saw them all. You just saw them all dying. I mean, you just saw GD and GBZ suggest that he die. I'm like, why? Oh, actually, no. It's about playing as a World War II soldier. You get to live the life of a World War II soldier, and you get to deal with all sorts of action and shit. Within seconds, the greenish cloud surrounds you and pours through the trench. You look left or right, but are unable to make any sense of the warped shapes reflected throughout the mask's shattered lens. IDGAF, are you there? You shout. Right beside you, old boy, comes the muffled reply. My lenses are cracked. I can't see anything. I can't see a bloody thing. Don't worry about it. If the Jerry's attack, just shoot over there. I have to do every bad thing? I don't want to. Oh my god. For over 2 hours, you stand atop the fire steps waiting for an attack. Actually, you know what? I think I'll do that. Because I know you guys want to see what would happen. Then the all safe is heard and the masks are removed along the entire front amidst much cursing and laughter. Finally, the order to stand down is also given as it is clear that the Germans again are not going to attack. No, don't hear the last breath. It's horrible.
All the settings on.
Looking at your watch,
It
you
really
realize
comes
that
to
it's
the
late
mismanagement
afternoon that
of
you are
the
famished.
No, that's
Back
not
inside
about
your
it.
dugout, you see
No,
other
you've
men
got
breaking out
to,
biscuits,
you
opening
have to
cans
get
of bully beef.
Right,
everything.
doesn't have to
You
be
need to
discussed
discuss
completely.
And drinking
okay?
from their
Yeah,
water
well,
bottles.
Exactly whether there happens to be any
What is bully
Of
beef
course, all the
anyway?
settings on. It
Boiled
really comes to the
meat that is
mismanagement
pickled or
of
absolutely.
canned.
No, that's not
Usually
about
corned
it.
beef.
No, you've got to,
Ew. This is the shit they had to eat.
yeah, you can talk about
You
that.
cook some
It really comes to the
McConaughey
mismanagement.
stew,
Absolutely. No,
a rather
that's not
gluttonous
about
blob
it.
of bristled fat
No,
and
you've got
bone.
to get
Ew.
everything. You need to discuss everything, okay? Yeah,
And make a
well,
small pot of
Exactly
tea.
whether
Wolfie
there
down
happens
your
to
meal,
be
you
any
quickly clean up and then settle back on your cot to catch some much needed rest.
It really comes to the mismanagement.
Yeah, I mean it's World War II, so yeah, that's to be expected. The living conditions were horrible.
you can talk about that.
20 minutes into your nap, Lieutenant Jarvis steps inside your
Absolutely.
dugout and
No,
informs you that you are
that's not
scheduled to be
about
on
it.
sentry duty
You
at
can talk
20
about that.
It really
hours.
comes to the mismanagement.
2000
Absolutely.
hours, or
No,
8
that's not
p.m.
about
with
it.
your buddy IDTAF. I named him IDTAF. Sentry duty, the tedious, no nerve-wracking experience of sitting in freezing cold or pouring rain for hours, straining to see or hear anything coming from no man's land. Whether the snapping of a branch or the rustle of rats could mean a surprise attack by a German patrol or nothing at all. Sentry duty could play havoc with your imagination and leave you on edge for weeks. For the most part, however, sentry duty simply entailed countless hours of mind-crushing boredom. Luckily, IDGAF will be on hand to keep you company. Yay, he's my friend! Kill IDGAF. I can't, sorry. Shortly after sunset, you are informed that a group of 10 men will be raiding the enemy's trenches shortly after 2300 hours, or 11 p.m. You are given a password, Flin Flon, to help identify these men upon your return. Then a few minutes before 8 o'clock, you and IDF trudge along to your post and settle yourselves in for the evening. The darkness overwhelms you as you sit along the fire step, listening for any sounds coming from no man's land. All is quiet, with the exception of a few isolated rifle shots in the distance. The cold is biting you. You rub your hands to keep warm. You know, G-Man, it could be worse, says IDGAF with his hands tucked under his arms. It could be snowing. Sure, it could be worse, he replies sarcastically. We could have bombs falling on our heads. The tension of sentry duty is interrupted only by Lieutenant Jarvis, who comes by every now and then to see how the two of you are doing and make sure that you haven't fallen asleep. To break the monotony, IGAF occasionally peers over the parapet to inspect no man's land. It's so black out there, I can't see a thing, he says. Keep your head down, you warn. Any higher and the German sniper will get your number. Yeah, Germany and France did not like each other back then. Gee, man, IGAF suddenly exclaims in a muffled shout. There's something out there. What is it, you ask? I don't know, I just saw something move, in front and slightly to the right. You bring your helmet down over your eyes and slowly peek over the parapet. Suddenly, you catch a faint glimmer from the corner of your eye which disappears before you can focus on it. What was it? The reflection of a helmet? A belt buckle? A rifle barrel? What if it was the raiding party returning from its mission? No, that can't be. There's no noise out there, but you definitely did see something move. Or was it just your tired eyes playing tricks on you? IGF looks at you intently. So what should we do, guys? Should we report this incident to Lieutenant Jarvis, fire our rifle towards the reflection, or ignore this incident? What do you guys think we should do? DBZ's like, ignore, ignore, ignore! Avery's like, report. And Scott's gone. I don't know where GD went, but Scott's gone. I think I remember what it is. I think I remember what happens if you do any of these. But again, I don't think this one matters. So one says ignore, the other says report. Fuck it, let's report. Run and get Lieutenant Jarvis, you tell IDGAF, who simply nods and quickly disappears into the night. I know what it is already, though, what that thing is. It seems like an eternity before he returns with Lieutenant Jarvis and half a dozen other men in tow, armed with rifles and grenades. Where? Asks the lieutenant excitedly. He points in the general direction and stares at the lieutenant's face, waiting for him to confirm his sighting. After a full 30 seconds short of scouring no man's land, Lieutenant Jarvis shoulds a short, stubby flare gun, points it directly overhead, and fires a bright flare that seems to illuminate the entire sector. At the same time, IDGAF and you peer into no man's land and quickly scour the area for any signs of the enemy. It's only then that you notice a large metal sheet from an exploded shell, fluttering up and down the cold winter breeze amidst the desolate crater-filled landscape. Yeah, that's what it was. I suspect, gentlemen, that your German patrol was just a large piece of metal, reproaches Lieutenant Jarvis as the flame burns itself out. So that was actually not. That was actually. That was actually not a good. Well, it made sense to do, but it was for nothing. I mean, it's better to be safe than sorry, but you know, it was actually something that had the least desirable outcome. So DVZ, maybe you were right. Maybe you were. Heavens forbid you should mistake a tree limb for the Kaiser, he adds, walking off with his men to resume his duties. Embarrassed yet relieved, IGAF and you continue your vigil and turn to the more pressing task of keeping warm. For the next few hours, IGAF and you stand atop the fire steps, desperately trying to stay warm while keeping your eyes and ears open for any sign of enemy activity. What the fuck? Suddenly you hear a noise coming out from the dark. Did you hear that? Asks IDGAF nervously.
Help us! We are hurt!
I most certainly did, you reply, bringing your rifle slightly over the parapet. Then from no man's land you hear a voice. Help us! We are hurt! IDGAF and you stare at each other. They're on our side, exclaims IDGAF. Wait! It could be a trick, you reply. What's the password? You shout to the unknown voice.
We are needing help, please.
You hear nothing but the fade of the whistle of the cold winter wind. We are needing help, please, comes the long-waited reply. IGAF looks at you again with an air of indecision and worry. I already know what you're not supposed to do. Yeah, Avery, you saw it, you get it too. Avery already sees the bullshit and what's in what's going on. He knows what's up. He knows what's up. Yeah, DVZ, exactly. Yeah, we gotta fire that rifle because, yeah, exactly. Don't help them because obviously they're Germans. I'm just gonna say it right now, they're Germans, and you can tell because the way they speak really doesn't sound. Well, let's see what they have to say. They explain it better than I do.
Wie kommen wir hier weg? Wir sind
verloren. You're too late, DVZ. You're too late, DVZ. You're too late. You're too late.
Die Kanadier werden uns abknallen. Maul halten, sonst kriegst du eine Handgranate auf den Kopf.
Did you hear that? You asked IDGAF?
Wie kommen wir hier weg?
What he said. We are needing help. Needing help. No one I know talks like that. If he does, he's certainly not from Nunya. Again, you hear things coming from somewhere out in no man's land. Then to your surprise, you hear the sound of two people arguing. In German. See? Obviously they're Germans. They sound like Germans. And he didn't even say the password. So that's another big red flag. I wouldn't go out there and help them. I'm like, And yeah, the voice acting and sound effects are weird. That does it, you say. Boom, bitch! That does it, you say, bringing your rifle to bear and firing at a number of shells, now disappearing into the night. IDGAF fires his own rifle, and before long, 3 other men, Lieutenant Jarvis, arrive and join in on the fire. In less than a minute, the carnage is over. From your parapet, you can vaguely make out the forms of 2 or 3 Germans, now lying dead in no man's land. The rest, if any, have escaped. Yeah, I shot DBZ. Close call, says Lieutenant Jarvis with a smile. Close call indeed, sir, you reply. Well done, lads, he adds. I'll have the two of you relieved of duty in 20 minutes. Ayy! No sooner do Lieutenant Jarvis and his men leave your outpost than the IDJF sits on the fireside and pulls out his pipe. Only a few minutes now until bedtime, he says smugly. Let's just hope the Germans call it a night too, you reply uneasily. The next 10 minutes are uneventful when once again you hear muffled sounds coming from no man's land. You scramble with your rifle and stare into the darkness. You immediately make out human shapes inching their way towards your post. Who goes there, you challenge. Flin-flon! Flin-flon! Comes the wary reply. The password! It must be the men returning from their raid. You've got some wounded out here and a prisoner, says the same voice. Yeah, you made the wrong choice, CD. Just then a flare, coming from German lines, flies high into the sky and illuminates the entire landscape. The artificial night can clearly make out the shapes of four men 20 meters away who slip inside a large crater tunnel. Suddenly a German machine gun opens up and you see bullets spraying the entire area. For long you hear the sound of mortar fire and the resulting shell blast near the crater's edge. You realize that it might just be a matter of seconds before the men are all cut to pieces. Ooh, what should we do? What should we do? What should we do, guys? Do we help bring the men to safety, or do we stay inside the trench? What do you think? What do you think? Because I can't remember what to do. I think the better choice would be to stay inside the trench, but I can't remember. It's been a long time since I played this game. I should have played this game before I even did this Rantstream, but I didn't think I'd play it during this Rantstream. Help them and die trying. Or maybe it doesn't matter. I can't remember. Okay, Avery says we should help them. DBZ, what do you think? These sound effects are getting on my nerves. I'm sorry. Okay, what do you guys think I should do? Should I help them and die trying, or should I just stay inside? Honestly, I'd rather just stay inside the trench. I'm not going out there. I mean, I hate for them to die, but there's no point in going out there if I'm gonna die too, you know? But let's see. Let's just go ahead and help them. We're probably gonna die. With no time to waste, time over the gun and run towards the street. Bullets whistling all around you, and feeling unstoppable. Just then, one of the men in the party climbs out of the crater to carry a wounded man towards your trench. There's only one left alive, he yells as he stumbles past you. Seconds later, you jump inside the crater and land in 3 feet of water. Shaking yourself, you look around and notice the bullet-ridden body of one of the men from your unit. Besides him is a young boy dressed in German clothing, the prisoner. Ooh, a prisoner. You wade towards the German shoulder and reach out with your hand to pull him up. No sooner does he take your hand, and then he slumps forward and falls into the water, instantly killed by a fragment from a mortar shell. Oh, that sucks. Oh, shit. That was the wrong choice. I knew it. To think you risk your life for nothing. The mortar fire intensifies and inevitably zeroes in on your position. And then a large explosion fills the crater and you are never heard from again. Fuck, I'm getting goosebumps from that. Shit. Oh, God. Oh, God. Alright, well, that's okay. We'll just restart it.
Help us! We are hurt!
Oh, GD, you just missed me. You just missed it. I died. I died. Because I chose the wrong choice.
We are needing help.
Okay, so... Okay, yeah. Okay, DBC, I'll help them this time, but only for the sake of this playthrough. So some people are out there saying, we need help, we are needing help, you know, all that stuff. Normally I wouldn't because they're obviously Germans by the way they're talking, and plus they were supposed to say a password when you go out and ask them, but they didn't. So heaving a sigh, you stand and look out into no man's land. I'm coming over to help you, you shout, turning to face IGF. You wink as you ask, "Keep an eye out for me, will you, old chum?" Oh, it's called Over the Top. It's called Over the Top. It's a World War II visual novel. Go on, he says, you'll be fine. Oh, my favorite Just Dance is... You know, it's gonna be weird, but I'd say Just Dance 4. 2018 is nice, but I think Just Dance 4 just... I feel it has a better library of songs. You know? That's just how I feel. I don't know, I just like Just Dance 4. It has a special place in my heart. 2018 is fun, but 4... I like 4 more. I've only played 4 in 2018, so I'd say 4. Stepping over the parapet, you take a couple of cautious steps into the overwhelming darkness of no man's land. Where are you? You ask tentatively. There is no answer. Before you can take another step, a shot rings out of the night, and the bullet buries itself into your chest. Slumping into the ground, the last thing you hear is the sound of your friend's shout warning as grenades from a German raiding party explode all around you. And of course, those were obviously dumb choices. Oh God, that's.
Ja,
I know. I'm like, I wouldn't do it. I'm like, I'm not going over there. Fuck that. I'm not going over there.
wie kann
Now stay inside the trench this time. You think you're coming to the end of events, stuck in no man's land, then hesitate. Shut up, game. At that moment, your friend IDGAF climbs over the parapet and runs towards the stranded men. It's a brave yet reckless charge, liable to get killed. And yet he doesn't die, but we do. Just before he reaches the crater's lip, you notice another soldier coming out from another way, one of the wounded men. The soldier has IDGAF with his less than 15 seconds. Lower the wounded man's accoutrements. Then return to no man's land to see what has become of your friend. The fire from the German mortars is doubling intensely throughout the smoke. You finally see IDGAF emerging alone from the crater. Of course he makes it, but we don't. Miraculously, he succeeds in returning to the trenches without so much as a scratch. Meanwhile, Lieutenant Jarvis and a handful of men arrived on the scene. You both had enough action for tonight, he declares to the two of you. Go over to your dugout and get some shut-eye. Tired and weary, you stumble back forward towards your dugout, where the two of you slump into your cots and quickly fall asleep. Okay. I think I'll just stop at this point because that's where the chapter... Let me just stop for now. I might come back, but let me just stop for now and focus on other topics. Okay, so... Let's go ahead and just move that out of the way. Alright. I'm just going to keep it there for now. Alright, so... That was intense, Avery, you're right. See, I think I actually start remembering what the choices are now. What the bad choices are now. So the next one is actually the next one is actually a really obvious bad choice to do, but yeah. Okay, anyway, let's go ahead and look at JD's Just Dance 2019 song list. Actually, you know what? We can show that right now here. Right here. Okay. Jared Donato. Hey, what's up? Hold on, how many people are watching? I need to know. I need to know. 6. A-lit! Okay. Finesse. Bruno Mars featuring Cardi B. Okay, that one's a given. Oh, you're gonna show the number of players. One male, one female for this one. Three female for the next one. Oh, you're from Mexico. Cool. Okay. So, oh, you can see GD right here. That's a really interesting avatar. What is that anyway? There's a dance with 5 players listed. That's supposed to be a solo dance with changing genders. Oh, okay. So there's every time we touch. That's a good one. I'm surprised that one's not in the Just Dance song. Havana, yeah, that one's probably gonna be in there. New Rules, probably. I don't know what DNA BTS is, or maybe I heard of it. I can't remember. Um, I'm not sure about 6. No, that's because I haven't heard of it. I haven't heard of 6. I don't think I have. How long? I don't think I have. And is that a missing number for 8? Rockstar, Post Malone. Um, okay. Well, anyway, the Champion, Rockstar. Rockstar I've heard of, but I think there are better Post Malone songs. Well, I don't know. Maybe that one's the best because maybe the ones I'm thinking of aren't dance songs. I kind of can't remember what Rockstar sounds like. Crap. I can't. Wow. Believer, Believer could work, but I think Thunder would be a better dance song, in my opinion. Waiting for Love, Closer. Now Closer. I said Closer. Closer. Now Closer could work. Alone, Wolves. Wolves probably. But I think a better one would be It Ain't Me or something like that. I don't know. God, I can't stand I like Thunder. Lightning and the thunder. Thunder. Feel the thunder. Lightning and the thunder. Thunder. Feel the thunder. Lightning and the thunder. Okay, let's see. Wolves, Wings, Hey Hey Hey, Look What You Made Me Do. Look What You Made Me Do. Now that song I think that song's a good dance song, but the song itself, the lyrics, ooh, look what you made me do. What the fuck is that shit? The Hills, The Weekend. The Hills, yeah, The Hills could work, but I like In the Night more, to be honest. I think the In the Night would be a better one. But in the Hills could work too. Viva La Vida. Oh, now that one could work. That one could work. Coldplay is a nice band. I like their songs, like Clocks and Viva La Vida. Da 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 da. Okay, anyway. Halsey, ooh, Bad at Love. I like Halsey's Bad at Love. I don't think I've heard that song from BB Rexa. I don't really listen to her. I don't like her voice. Like, I don't. But I just don't like her voice. If you seek Amy, oh my God, I don't know if Ubisoft's gonna agree with that one, to that one. I don't think it, because seriously, F you seek Amy, Fuck me, if you seek Amy, Fuck me. That's a huge innuendo. Oh look, GD's changing the list. It's a given. Okay. Yep, if you seek Amy, that's what Britney Spears means. You know, Love never felt so good. Michael Jackson featuring Dustin. Now that one's good. Can't remember to forget you. Don't know about that one. We are the champions. I don't think I've listened to that one. I know about the song, but I don't think I've listened to that one. Don't by Ed Sheeran. Never listened to that one. Without you. I barely remember that song. Yeah, GDUX. It's yeah, like if you watch the music video at the beginning, it's strongly hinted that she's actually saying Fuck me. I'm like, what the fuck? That's a huge innuendo. Because it actually makes sense. Because I was always wondering why the line "If you seek me" didn't fit in with the rest of the song. Like she says, all the boys and all the girls are waiting to, and then she would say, if you seek Amy. And I'm like, that doesn't make any sense grammatically speaking. And then I was like, oh, that's what she means. Ew. Oh my god. I take it back. This rant seems funny. It's way too good. I love it. That is embarrassing. Don't worry, GD. Like there are times where I miss jokes that shouldn't have gone past me, but did for some reason. I'm like, oh, I did not Okay. Forget I said anything. Oh, good night, Scott. Oh, thank you. Okay. Anyway, can't remember to forget you. Oh, I already did that. Without you, I forgot what that one sounds like. I know that song exists. I know I've heard it before, but I forgot what it sounds like. If it's Circus, I'm kidding. Circus was already done, obviously. Okay, we are family. We are family. Hold it against me. Would you hold it against me? That one could work. Okay, Lonely Together. I've never heard that one. Ooh, but if you want to do a song with Rita Ora, do Black Widow Baby with Iggy Azalea. I think that one would be good. Like a Black Widow baby. Okay. Ice Ice Baby. Yeah, that song was in Just Dance. I said Just Dance. Dance Central 3. So maybe yeah, it could work for Dance. It could work for Just Dance. I mean, I'm getting these two mixed up. It could work for Just Dance. Oh, it was in JD 2015. I didn't know that. That makes sense because why wouldn't Ubisoft ever, or is it Ubisoft? I can't remember. Why wouldn't Ubisoft ever do that song? It's a hit song. But it got misreception. I'm like, what? The song's amazing. What are you guys talking about? And then Spanish song, Spanish song, Spanish song. Anyway, And then you have the other ones. And then extreme, 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 extreme. Oh god, I'm not going to enjoy the extreme ones. Alright. Do, 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 do. I'm thinking about Happy Farm right now from Just Dance 2018. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. The next day is cloudy and cold. Again, you follow the daily. I'm going to go back to the game for a while. Again, you follow the daily routine of trench warfare. Stand to before dawn. Yawn. Stand down an hour later. A quick shave, breakfast, and inspection. An entire day of staying along the fire steps, waiting for a German attack. Finally, by late afternoon, most of the men are dismissed and allowed to return to their bunks. Oh, wait, before I continue. Before I continue. Overall, nice list, I said JD. GD, nice list. Nice list. Of course, you still have more songs to put in, but nice list so far. Wake Me Up and Addicted to You. Hmm. How do I not know about this singer? Well, whatever. But yeah, nice list nonetheless. Oh, and I like how you put a little thing here. Male single, woman, female single, duet, trio, dance crew. All right, bye, Jer. Okay. Okay. I can say it in Spanish. Of course I can. Adios, bitch. I'm just kidding. Oh, I mean, I think you're asking, can you say it in Spanish? Not you can say it in Spanish. Sorry, but I get what you meant nonetheless. Yeah, I can say it in Spanish. Can you say something in Spanish? Oh, wait, that's what you're asking. Ah, I forgot. I mean, I didn't realize it. Sorry. Um, I don't think there's anything else. I'm trying to think of something else to say in Spanish. I can't. I'm out of practice. Okay. I'm still learning Spanish. I think, is that how you would say it in Spanish? I can't remember. But let's go back to the game for now. Finally, by late afternoon, most of the men are dismissed and allowed to return to their bunks. A few moments later, Lieutenant Jarvis greets me. Greets me.
Absolutely. No, you've got to everything. You need to. Yes. You can tell the past. It really comes. Yes. Absolutely. About it. No, you've got to everything. You need to. Yes. You can tell the past. It really comes. Yes. Absolutely.
Okay, a few moments later, Lieutenant Jarvis walks to your dugout. I'd like some volunteers to go on a trench raid tonight to bring back information or prisoners. I'd like to keep it small, say 3 or 4 men. A trench raid? Oh god, I can never do that. I play Nintendo GameCube. How many years do you have? I can't put the tilde there, so I'm not saying anuses. I'm saying years in Spanish. Años, not anuses, not anos, años. Remember that. Okay, you have heard many stories about trench raids on German lines and of the men who are taken. Oh, you gotta leave, Avery? Alright, see you later. Well, you know what? Actually, why don't I just go ahead and stop right now? Let me just do that. Yeah. But anyway, nice list, Sheedy. Yeah, I guess we'll finish this up later. Oh, I was just watching something from Ace Attorney. Okay. Well, is there anything else I can talk about? I think I might stop the stream pretty soon. I can't think of much else to talk about. Ooh, 5 people watching. Well, if anyone else wants to talk, go ahead. But yeah, that was just a visual novel game that I liked. Oh, I didn't say I was gonna leave right now, but okay. Well, unless you guys are just leaving because there really isn't much left to do. But in that case, yeah, that's fine. Jesse, you're here? What the heck? I didn't see you there. Why do you have? I didn't see you there. Oh, and Jesse, we have a Spanish speaker among us who speaks a little bit of English. Okay. Oh, I didn't know that, Jesse. What the heck? You've been hidden. Or maybe you did comments. I just missed it. I don't know. Oh. Yeah, Jesse Jer, if you're still here, he is a native Spanish speaker who learned English. Actually, he's not a native English speaker. He learned it, and he's really good. Yeah, Jesse, look at GD's list. What do you think of it? It's up there in the chat somewhere. GD would have to link it again if I can find it. Oh, here it is. Let me copy that. Let me just paste it again here for rep. Ooh, wait, no, that's not right. That's not right. Ooh, that's not right. Okay. Anyway, just go ahead and copy it again. Oh, never mind. GD just went and did it. Okay, well in that case, there's no point in having this giant screen here. Take that shit out. Okay. Anyway. Oh, he was doing homework while watching. Cool. And he's already gone. Sad face. I wanted to practice my Spanish, which probably sounds weird. But anyway, I guess I don't know what else left to do. I guess I could just stop here. I don't know. Unless you guys I don't. I would sing "I Damn," but I'm not in the mood. I'm not. My voice isn't in a good position to sing. I should remember to sing these during the beginning of the stream rather than after. But yeah, showed you guys the visual novel, talked about random stuff. I think that's it for this stream. Unless you guys want me to talk about something else really quickly, and then I can. But Jesse, you're here. GD wanted me to rant about Destinos, but I already did, and I can't think of anything else to rip apart in this show. Other than actually, Jesse once told me that in one of the episodes you can actually see the mic. You know, the mic that's supposed to pick up the characters' voices, the actors' voices. You could actually see it in one of the episodes, and I'm just like, how does that even happen? How does that even happen? How does that even happen? I feel tempted to show you guys how bad Destinos is right now, actually. Let's see if we can watch the first few. Let's see if we can watch the first few minutes of an episode of Destinos, just to show you guys how bad it is. Let's do episode 3 because there's some English in the first. There's some English in the first few episodes. Let's do. Yeah, like I never even noticed that. How does that happen? How do you have a mic in the shot? That makes no sense. Come on, internet. Please, I lost you once. I don't want to lose you again. I don't want to go back to using my mobile phone as a hotspot. Ew. And they actually made, and I don't think I've mentioned this enough, but they actually made a new series called Nuevo Destinos that was made sometime in the early 2000s, I think. I can't remember, or late 90s. But you know the bad acting is still there, and I only made it to 4 episodes before stopping because it's just a retelling of the story again, but this time another lawyer is basically taking Raquel's place. It's hard to explain, just watch it. The first episode. How does that happen in the well, I guess because it's the first episode, it's understandable. But still, like how does this shit happen? How do you do that shit? How do you do that shit? Oh, you never heard of it because it's not important. I didn't even know that there was one at first until I did some digging on Destinos, and I was like, huh, there's a Nuevo Destinos. Hold on. Okay, so that's. I'm trying to find. I want to show you guys some really bad acting. Damn. I'm trying to think of an episode of really bad Destinos acting. Damn, I want to show you guys something. Because there's so many episodes I could easily pull from my memory. Oh, I know. Let's do episode 26. Let's do episode 26. Is it 26? I think it's 26. No, I was close. It's 25. Well, it's 25 and 26, but it'll start from 25. So now you get to see the magic power of Raquel's shoulder pads. Okay, hold on. Let me pull it up. Let me pull it up. Shows all of them. Yeah, exactly. But there are some episodes that had that were even worse than normal. That's what I'm trying to show. But yeah, all of them really do have bad acting. There are only a few episodes that aren't completely irritating. There's this fight with Angela Raquel. I can't. I didn't completely understand it, but basically, Angela's boyfriend is cheating on her, and Raquel's trying to, and Angela wants to open up some business with him somewhere, I think. And Raquel's like, that's not a good idea, hon. And Angela's like, bitch, mind your own business and leave me alone. And then after that point, it just becomes even worse. Okay. Okay, let's start from here.
Ángela.
Okay, let's start from here. Let's start from here. Okay, let me see if I can find it. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and add a window capture. Yeah, Raquel and Angela. Oh, I gotta make this full screen. Well, oh damn, what am I supposed to do? Here, actually, there's a way to do this. I'm gonna have to go ahead and make the fucking window even smaller. Oh, I better be careful not to close out the window. I need to be careful not to close it out because I'm streaming. So that's Angela. Very pretty girl. Very, very pretty. But so very fucking annoying. Holy shit. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Alright, bye, GD. Show you guys that. Okay.
Lo sabía. Igual que mi abuela. Olvídalo. Mi madre tiene razón. No me deben importar los asuntos de otros.
¿Pasa algo?
Vámonos, Jorge. Hay muchas cosas que hacer. Hasta luego, Raquel. Te llamo más tarde. Ángela, hablaremos más tarde, Raquel.
Hablaremos más tarde, Raquel. and Raquel's like, let's watch the rest of this.
Bueno, tengo muchas cosas de qué hablar.
No, we don't.
Hoy fui con Ángela a la universidad y allí conocí a su novio, Jorge.
A
Y
mujer
qué
juego.
sorpresa para mí. Jorge enseguida quería tutearme. ¿Recuerdan? ¿Y usted
Yeah.
estudió aquí en la universidad?
Me puedes tutear. El tuteo es más íntimo, ¿no?
I love how she just awkwardly changes the topic.
Yo pensé que Jorge era un mujeriego, o sea, un Don Juan.
Yeah, he's a player. He's a player.
Y más tarde,
He's a two-time.
cuando Ángela quería llevarme al museo, ¿quería acompañarnos Jorge o no? ¿Quieres ver un poco la universidad antes de
No,
volver?
you didn't
Sí,
accompany
cómo
them.
no. Jorge,
Oh, you
¿por qué no la
did.
llevamos
Oh,
a
I
ver la
forgot.
colección de
I
joyería?
kind of forgot this episode.
Llévala tú, amor. Acabo de recordar que un estudiante quería verme en la oficina.
Jorge no quería acompañarnos.
Oh.
Dijo que un estudiante lo esperaba en su oficina.
Oh, I thought it was Raquel that didn't. I've seen a while since I've done this, watched this show.
Para decir la verdad, yo creo que era una excusa. Una excusa porque se sentía incómodo. Bueno, Ángela y yo fuimos solas al museo. ¿Y quién nos esperaba cuando salimos de allí? Yo creí que estabas en una cita con un estudiante.
No apareció, así que vine a buscarlas.
Jorge nos esperaba.
Ah, so he was waiting for you. Weirdo.
¿Ven ustedes? Ningún estudiante lo esperaba en su oficina. Era solo una excusa.
Exactly, Jesse. Exactly.
Por fin, fuimos a unas tiendas cerca de la universidad porque yo quería comprar unos cassettes. Luego, vinimos aquí, al hotel, porque yo había invitado a Jorge y a Ángela a nadar. Pero yo no nadé con ellos.
Yeah.
¿Qué hacía yo mientras ellos nadaban? Mamá, mientras ellos nadaban, yo hablaba por teléfono. ¿Cómo están?
Yeah, we know. You were talking with your
Primero
mother.
llamé a mi madre. Yo le conté de mi opinión sobre Jorge y Ángela. ¿Y qué me dijo ella?
Mi madre me dijo que yo debía hablar con Ángela inmediatamente. Yo no debía meterme en la vida personal de otros.
The second
Mi
one,
madre me
obviously.
dijo que yo no debía meterme en la vida personal de otros.
Así es mi mamá. Y tenía razón. Cuando yo intenté hablar con Ángela sobre lo del teatro, ¿qué pasó? Se enfadó conmigo.
¿Por qué no te gusta Jorge a ti?
Ángela, no te enfades conmigo. No he dicho nada.
Pues dime entonces, ¿por qué te opones a eso del teatro?
Basta con eso de oponerme. No te pongas tan defensiva. Mira, si quieres que te diga la verdad...
Ah, lo sabía. Igual que mi abuela.
Olvídalo. Mi madre tiene razón. No me deben importar los asuntos de otros. Bueno, tendré que hablar con ella más tarde. También tuve una conversación con Arturo. ¿Y qué creen ustedes? ¿Estaba Arturo contento durante la conversación?
Arturo, eres imposible.
Lo sé, pero es parte de mi encanto, ¿no?
Yo creo que sí. Creo que Arturo estaba muy contento.
Well, duh. Like, okay, you know what? I need to stop
Y yo en
watching
este
this.
momento también estoy contenta. Arturo va a visitar México dentro de 2 días. Bueno, solo hay un problema ahora. No podemos comunicarnos por teléfono con el hermano de Ángela. Nunca está en casa. ¿Dónde estará este Roberto Castillo?
Al día siguiente, Raquel y Ángela se van de la bella isla de Puerto Rico.
Yeah, this episode's pretty
Jorge y
dumb.
Ángela vienen al hotel para recoger a Raquel.
Ángela, yo sé que nos acabamos de conocer. Ojalá me perdones por lo de ayer.
Raquel, tienes que comprender. Todo el mundo dice cosas de Jorge que me irritan. Mi abuela, mis amigas en el banco. Y ahora tú.
Y ahora tú. Y
Hay
ahora
algo que yo no
tú.
vea.
Stupid bitch.
Eso es todo. Debemos irnos.
Ángela. Ángela. Me alegro mucho de...
So if you didn't understand what the fuck this bitch was saying, she's saying, "Oh, so my grandmother doesn't approve of my relationship with Jorge. My friends at the bank don't approve of it, and now you." And I'm like, "Duh." Stupid bitch. Like, what did you? It's, see, you know. See, this is why your brother Roberto is more responsible than you, because you're too dumb. You're too dumb. You're too dumb. You're just too dumb. You can't see how much of a two-timer he is.
¿Qué pasa, tío? Estás muy preocupado.
Tienes que ir directamente a ver a tu hermano cuando llegues a México.
¿Cómo? No comprendo.
Sucedió un accidente en la excavación.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Damn, I can't stop. Oh my god. She can't act. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh my god. She looks like she's about to throw up. She's like she's trying to cry, but she's like Exactly, DBC. What the fuck is this? No one knows. Yeah, this show is trash. But I love it. I'm sorry because I love the premise. I love exploring the entire places with the characters. If the acting wasn't so damn shit, it would be one of the greatest things I've ever watched. Because I think this bitch right here, Raquel, the actor anyway, Liliana, whatever her name was, Liliana, dude, I think that's her name. I can't remember, something like that. I think, from what I've read, I think she's the writer of this show, and she can't act, she can't write, she can't act. What can she do?
¿Qué pasó?
¿Qué pasó?
Su hermano tuvo un accidente en la excavación.
What the fuck is she doing with her face? I'm sorry. Oh my fucking god. And it gets worse. Watch the beginning of episode 25. Watch the beginning of episode 25. Exactly, Jesse. It's so dumb.
¿Qué pasó?
¿Qué pasó?
Su hermano tuvo un accidente en la excavación.
Damn, I have asthma too. Damn, this show's not good for my health. Now, when I first watched this episode, what she's doing right here with the whole fucking closing her eyes thing, that doesn't make any sense.
Gracias, Raquel.
And we have another fucking recap episode. Seriously, and it goes on for two more, like episode 25 and 26 are reflection episodes. Why? The recap episodes, and throughout the entirety, Raquel is like she's just reflecting throughout all the events while making these stupid faces. I'm just like, and you think that she's in a hotel room or something, like standing near a waterfall and reflecting over the events, but no, she's actually still there with Angela and her uncle. And the uncle at the end's like, Raquel, are you all right?
Esto es muy importante para mí.
Let me see if I can skip ahead, because there's more stupidity with her face. Yeah, exactly. There are just way too many recap episodes. I'm trying to find.
Usted está aquí.
Yeah, see?
Quiere saber algo más de
See, another stupid face she's making.
Así es. Arturo, hay que hacer una copia para don Fernando.
Claro.
Seriously, her wardrobe. I can't. This is 90s fashion. And she's standing there the entire time, just thinking about all the events. While, after hearing the... Okay. Yeah, exactly. I don't know what I'm watching. Well, I don't even know what I'm watching. And there's another stupid face.
Si preguntamos en las tiendas.
Empecemos por ahí.
And the faces get even worse as you go along the episode. At one point she's like...
Estoy buscando a mi hermano, con el cual perdí contacto hace muchos años.
Si es tan buen mozo como usted, a lo mejor no lo tengo escondido.
Se llama Ángel Castillo. Tenía amigos aquí en el barrio.
Hold on, let me skip ahead. So it's a really
Tenía
stupid
amigos acá.
face.
Pintaba. Le gustaba
Stupid ass face, stupid ass show. Yes, Jesse.
Lo siento.
God, I just love making fun of this show. I know I shouldn't, but I just do.
Con Héctor.
No, wait, let me skip, let me go back. Oh, no, there's a stupid face I missed. I'm sorry. Go back. See, there's a clown suit. There's a clown suit she's wearing. See, look, that's a clown suit. See, look at her horrible wardrobe in the 90s. But no, seriously, that really is an ugly suit, even for 90s fashion.
Viajamos mucho juntos. No era un buen marinero.
Here, no, let me go back. There was a really stupid face I wanted to show you guys. Oh, there it is. There it is. There's a stupid
Acompáñeme a
face.
casa.
See the clown suit. It's a clown suit. Look at it.
Claro que lo recuerdo bien.
It's Kefka. Yeah, Raquel is Kefka from the city. You're right.
Viajamos mucho juntos. No era un buen marinero, pero lo recomendé igual. Era un buen chico. Vamos. Perdimos contacto hace muchos años. Tenía amigos acá, pintaba.
I'm trying to skip ahead. I want to show you guys some really stupid faces that she makes.
No lo conozco.
No la conozco. No la conozco. That's what they all say. No la conozco. No la conozco. See, there's a stupid face. There's a stupid face.
Acompáñame a casa.
Oh, let me skip ahead because there's another really funny one. But you guys get the idea. Stupid ass faces. Oh, you gotta go, Jesse? Oh, I was gonna show you another one. But you guys get the idea. I'll just stop here for you then, Jesse. So that you don't miss anything else. Stupid face. Exactly. Alright, well, let me just go ahead and stop there. I don't want you to miss any more of this. And plus, we've streamed long enough. Anyway, this was a fun stream. It was better than I thought it would be. Yeah, you're welcome, Jesse. And I hope you'll be on tomorrow night. I'm going to try to start early, like 5, because Gold Story Mode and Lights, Camera, Pants is going to be a bitch to do. But yeah, we're going to have some fun tomorrow. But, you know, I'm getting tired. Sorry, I know, Josh, you just got here, but it's already late, and most people have already gone. Sorry. Alright, but come back tomorrow at 5 p.m. Central Time, Josh. And check out my Discord server in the chat for more information. Because I'm going to do another game and stream that game. I'm not going to do a Rantstream. I only do that like once a week or 2 weeks or so. I don't know. But yeah. Anyway, look out for that. Yeah, thank you. Alright, well, see you later, Jesse. See you later, Josh. Nice. Jesse's going to be here tomorrow so we can make fun of more Destinos. Well, while we play Lights, Camera, Pants, of course. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I'm Team Ruler 15. This has been fun. Better than I thought it would be. It was shaky at the beginning, but then it got better towards the end, so. See you later, Jesse. See you later, Josh. Oh, thank you, Josh. I'm glad you found my version of Final Fantasy VII, my playthrough, funny, because I gave everybody really dumb names. Like, Cloud was emo, Barrett was what a joke, Eris was dumbass, Tifa was... What was Tifa again? Dumb hoe. Everyone just keeps calling her dumb hoe. Yo, dumb hoe. No, dumb hoe. Dumb hoe, I need your help. Yeah, like making fun of a show is better than watching it. Like when I was younger, with my brother, sister, and I would watch Dora the Explorer and make fun of the show because it was really fucking stupid, even for kids. So we would make fun of it. Like we watched this one episode where Dora and the others were piloting the ship, and then Issa the iguana, whatever the fuck her name is, it's like, I'm turning the wheel! I'm turning the wheel! And then she snaps it off, and then we were just losing our shit. But, yeah, anyway. But I have to end the stream right now. But hopefully I'll see you two tomorrow. So, again, 5 p.m. Central Time. Check the Discord server for more information. Or I'll just put it in the chat for the record so that people can see it. 5 or 5:30. Hopefully 5. Look for 5. I'm turning the wheel! I can't even remember what that episode was called. I can't remember. And then the bitch breaks it after that. Like, how do you break the fucking wheel? Okay, let me just finish typing this and then I'll end the stream. Okay, 5 p.m. Central Time. The game is called SpongeBob SquarePants Ice Cream Pants for the Nintendo GameCube, of course. Alright, well, I gotta end the stream because I'm getting tired of this. I want to go and do other stuff. And I'm gonna go and stay up until 12, and then go to school early in the morning tomorrow, tired as fuck. Not really. I might. That's what I usually do. I'm a night owl. I'm sorry. But anyway, yeah. Time to see you guys. Time to go. So, see you guys later. I love you guys. Bye. And again, all good things must come to an end. There, I said it. Bye. But no, seriously, bye. Thank you for watching.